My beloved child, you are seeing this message for a reason, and I need you to listen closely. It will affect your life in ways you might not fully understand right now. But trust me, every word I speak is meant to guide, protect, and prepare you for what lies ahead. Let me remind you of something fundamental. You are deeply loved, not just by me, but by someone in your life who has seen you for who you truly are and has fallen in love with the essence of your being. This love is pure, unselfish, and filled with a desire to see you happy. It is not the kind of love that seeks to possess or control, but one that wants to uplift you, to be a source of strength, and to walk beside you through life's journey. My beloved child, if your heart longs for my blessings, express your faith by saying yes, I need below. Let your words invite my grace into your life. You may think that this love came into your life by chance, but nothing is ever random. Every connection, every relationship has a purpose. This person who has fallen in love with you was guided to you, just as you were guided to them. It was destined that your paths would cross, because there is something important that you are meant to learn from each other. This love is part of a greater plan, one that is designed to help you grow, heal, and become more of who you are meant to be. Right now, you may be experiencing a whirlwind of emotions. You might be excited, confused, anxious, or even scared about what this love means for you. It is crucial that you take a moment to be still and listen to your heart. Deep down, your heart knows the truth. It knows whether this love is something you are ready to embrace or if there are fears and insecurities holding you back. Listen carefully, because your heart will never lie to you. It speaks the language of your soul, and it is through your heart that I often communicate with you. Let me be clear, love is not always easy. It will challenge you, push you out of your comfort zone, and force you to confront parts of yourself that you may have been avoiding. But this is a good thing, my child. Challenges are what help you grow, and love is one of the most powerful forces for transformation. If you allow yourself to be open to this love, it will help you become a better version of yourself. It will teach you patience, compassion, forgiveness, and most importantly, how to love yourself more fully. In a world that often demands quick decisions and immediate results, I want you to know that there is no need to rush this process. Love is not a race. It is a journey. Take your time to get to know this person, to understand the depth of their feelings for you, and to explore your own emotions. There is no need to jump to conclusions or make hasty decisions. Let things unfold naturally, in their own time. Trust that everything is happening as it should, and that the timing is perfect, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Honesty is the foundation of any strong relationship. You must be honest with yourself about how you feel and what you want. Don't ignore your true feelings or pretend to be someone you're not just to make the other person happy. Similarly, be honest with them. Share your thoughts, your fears, your dreams, and your concerns. This openness will create a deeper bond and allow the relationship to grow in a healthy and authentic way. To love is to be vulnerable, and vulnerability requires courage. It means opening your heart, knowing that there is a possibility of getting hurt. But it also means opening yourself up to the incredible joy, connection, and growth that love can bring. Don't let fear hold you back from experiencing the fullness of this love. Remember that I am always with you, giving you the strength and courage you need to face whatever comes your way. Every person who enters your life does so for a reason, and this person who has fallen in love with you is no exception. They are here to teach you something, to help you heal a part of yourself, or to accompany you on a significant part of your life's journey. It is essential that you remain open to whatever lessons or blessings this person brings into your life. Even if the relationship doesn't last forever, it will have served a purpose in your growth and evolution. It is natural to want to protect yourself from getting hurt, especially if you've been hurt before. But there is a difference between protecting your heart and closing it off completely. I want you to protect your heart by being wise and discerning, by setting healthy boundaries, and by not giving your love away too easily. But don't close your heart off to the possibility of love. To do so would be to deny yourself one of the most beautiful experiences life has to offer. Keep your heart open, but be mindful of who you let in. Dear one, if this message has moved you, express your love for me by liking it, for I cherish your every act of faith. Throughout this journey, I want you to trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. I see the bigger picture, and I know what is best for you, even when you cannot see it yourself. If you ever feel lost, confused, or unsure, turn to me. I will always be here to provide you with the wisdom, clarity, and comfort you need. My love for you is infinite, and I will never lead you astray. As you navigate this new chapter in your life, be attentive to the signs and messages I send your way. I communicate with you in many ways, through your intuition, through the words of others, through dreams, and even through seemingly random events. These signs are meant to guide you, to reassure you, and to help you make the right choices. Pay close attention, and you will find that I am always speaking to you, offering guidance and support. No matter what happens in this relationship, know that you are never alone. I am always with you, and so are your angels, your guides, and your ancestors. You are surrounded by a loving support system that is here to help you through every challenge and celebrate every triumph. When you feel lonely or uncertain, reach out to me and to those who care for you. You are loved, supported, and cherished more than you could ever imagine. Love is one of the greatest gifts you can receive, but it is not something that can be taken for granted. It requires nurturing, patience, and effort. Understand that this person's love for you is a precious gift, but it is not guaranteed to last forever. Relationships require work, compromise, and mutual respect to thrive. Cherish the love you have been given, and do your part to keep it alive and healthy. Gratitude is a powerful force that can transform your life. Be grateful for the love that this person has for you, and for the love you have for them. Gratitude will help you appreciate the moments you share together, and it will deepen your connection. Even if the relationship faces challenges, gratitude will remind you of the good times and help you find the strength to overcome any obstacles, my beloved child. Trust yourself and trust your journey. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and everything is unfolding according to a divine plan. This love has entered your life for a reason, and it will bring you exactly what you need for your growth and happiness. Trust in yourself, trust in your heart, and trust in the process. You are on the right path, and I am with you every step of the way. Remember, my child, that this message has come to you because you are at a significant crossroads in your life. The love that has entered your life is a gift, an opportunity for growth, and a chance to experience the fullness of what it means to be truly loved. Embrace it with an open heart. Listen carefully to the guidance I have given you, and trust that you are being led towards something beautiful. My precious child, be a vessel of my divine light and love. Your super thanks gift is crucial in spreading my word to all corners of the earth. Together, we can transform darkness into light. Press the super thanks and let my blessings overflow in your life. My child, believe in me. Your blessings are coming. My plan is divine, perfect, and unstoppable. No force would stand in the unfolding. Walk fearlessly and trustingly into the great unknown. Remember, I have spoken again and again of my love for you. Come, I am here to help you, to protect you from the storms, and guard you with tender care. No bounds. Know that the emptiness of comfort and protection arising in your life through my very presence can never be nullified by any means whatsoever. When the winds of challenges seem to blow and rains of trials seem to fall, remember that I am your refuge, your safe haven. My love toward you is like a shield that abided always in your life to protect you from the storms that would take your peace away. in every point of insecurity. Be assured that I am with you to offer my strength and my comfort. May this be the confidence that brings peace to your heart. Close into me when the cares of this world do press you sore, and I will draw close to you. In my presence you will find the peace your heart desires, for my love calms all fears, soothes all worries, and goes beyond understanding. As you face the complexities of life, may my love be your guiding light to lead you back to peace and quietness. Hold on to this unchanging love and allow it to totally transform your approach to the challenges of life. With me by your side, every step is steadied and every decision guided by divine wisdom. Take this knowing each day that you are beyond measure loved, watched over with an affection that never lets go, supported by a power that knows no bounds. May this be the bedrock on which you build the days, secure in love that will never let you go. Engage fully. When you feel weak, know that I am standing there with you, right there beside you to prop you up. When those adversities become more than you can bear, muster every available power to call upon for the blessings to carry you on, to do your work, to live your life in the service of other people. I long to fill your life with such gifts that feed your soul, strengthen you on your path, and give meaning to your journey. When the heaviness of burden becomes too much for you, and tiredness overshadows your heart, come into my arms and cry. Come and drop the heavy load at my feet, and let those tears run free. It is in those moments of abandonment that you shall find strength and peace. Yes, to the world around you, strife and sorrow may appear to abound, but I, through the power of my word and the limitless grace of my love, will enfold you safely, as a haven to soothe and warm your soul. May this be a certain promise and reminder of my endless love for you. There can be so many hardships, and the pathway can look so difficult ahead, but you are never alone with me. I am your strong protector, your never-failing source of strength. Let your truth fill with this now, and let your being be filled with courage to face each day with a heart filled with faith and a spirit that is strong against the troubles in life. Remember well, wherever you go, I go with you, leading, loving, and providing for you. Dwell here, stay with me, and be attentive. Do not be distracted by the clanging noises of the world. Portage your heart from murmurs and querulousness, for they indeed are the obstacles to the deep knowledge I am trying to impart to you. This is a testing of your patience, to learn from me to listen, absorb, cherish, and follow with faith my sacred teachings bestowed upon your soul. Each morning when rising, come promptly to listen to my words. I know well the many challenges you are facing, and I also know how your spirit, on occasion, feels too wearied to even think what you should do. Yet it's during those moments that you are called upon to be brave, to be determined. One word spoken in faith can bring healing to old wounds, stir your soul afresh, lift your heart, and even create new opportunities in a way you could only imagine. Believe, really believe, that change through my love, goodness, patience, commandments, and guidance is not just secondary to other, more powerful methods. It is a promise, not a dream in the far-off night, nor a fleeting hope, but something as sure as the reality of my word. The love I have for you is a strong and active power energizing your heart to be changed, renewing your mind, and restoring your spirit. When you open yourself to receive my love, you open yourself to the power of transformation that touches every area of your life and brings it into greater harmony with my desires for your life and for the world. My kindness and patience are with you at every turn so as to usher you gently through the tests of your life. These are not just characteristics of my nature but also gifts I give to you in abundance to pass on to others as you are kind and patient with them. I give you guidance through my commands and advice so you could find the roadmap for your journey, to find the way to walk the world's complexities wisely and uprightly. And this transformation will find its way to penetrate wholeheartedly through every part of your life, how you speak, think, and act. And by doing this, you come to find that a deep change has taken place in you and the world around you. Your relationships will be enriched, your aims will be more clearly defined, your worthier ambitions will more nearly terminate in deeds that tell of the paths of righteousness and peace. Be thus unshakably persuaded, for this way, and this alone, can unlock the boundless energies that wait you. Day by day, may your faith in my promise increase. Trust in my ability to change you, and through you, the world around you. It is not a possibility, but rather a destiny, as anchored by my endless love and undying promise. Today, make the resolute decision to trust wholeheartedly in my ability to reshape your life. Let my love transform your trials into a dawn of joy and blessing. Remember this: you are so important to me, and to so many people around you, even if the things you do go unnoticed by the world, and the love you share is barely appreciated or reciprocated. I see everything. I appreciate your heart and your willingness to love fully, without condition, even when it is not reciprocated. Every little kind thing, every sacrifice, it's all recorded in my great big book for eternity. And you are never, ever alone. Therefore you are not alone. An innumerable company of heavenly witnesses, a guard of warriors against whatever hinders you, surrounding your way, keeping you safe. There is a great cloud of witnesses surrounding you in heaven, as well as on earth, who cheer for you, who will affirm and encourage your steps. So do not despair, for I am always there with you, the one who guides you and lifts you time and time again. There are so many who hold you close to their hearts, who lift your name in prayer before me daily. Understand this: you are loved deeply, not just by those that surround you, but by me. I laid down my life so you could embrace a life full of salvation, freedom, and even within the hardest times, peace and joy. In the days ahead, I will reveal to you the wonder of my sacrifice, as it blesses not only you but all your loved ones also. I have a great longing to assist you in your pathway, and it warms my heart to know that you are putting forth an honest effort and a desire to move ahead. With warmth do your determination for overcoming and faith for victory reach my heart. I promise you that you rely on my word. Make spending time with me every morning a commitment. Lend your eyes to see broadly and your ears to hear from afar. With time, you will be able to see all the goodness and signs of my presence in your everyday life. If these words have found a place in your heart, let your love for me be shown by hitting the like button. Indeed, it is now time for you to get to know and draw near to me. You know, with each passing day, the expectation of my presence, just the anticipating strength and comfort. Here you are. Each one of you who moves toward me releases greater blessings and more breathtaking revelations of my character. Come near with all your heart and sense the full compassion of my love and serenity which only I can bring. Being so, you will come to know the profound effect of living in deep relationship with me as you see my hand at work in every area of your life. I love you deeply, and in this second, I approach you. Lay your trust in my promise. I am here to turn your life around. All that you have desired in your heart and all the prayers you have entrusted to me in silence will be answered. You trust in me with your whole heart, and under the powerful name of Jesus, every one of your prayers gets an answer. Truly know that your faith is a guiding light for my blessings onto you. The ways you have trusted in me, I am going to honor that trust wonderfully in your life. Every prayer you whispered in the solitude of your heart is a seed that I will cause to grow. These desires that you hold, sown by faith, will bloom under my watchful eyes, showing the reality of my love and the truth of my promises. In times when doubt besets you, or your patience wears, remember the reassurances I have given you. Like a gardener attending to his garden, I shall with care attend to the garden of your life. I may prune, and I may damp down with meticulous care so that the fruits of your faith shall be the best. You are not forgotten, nor are the prayers said lost in the wind. They are each dear to my heart. So carry on into the journey of faith, for into the very footsteps made ready day by day before you. Walk in confidence, for the path is lighted by my love, and your steps are guided by my hand. As you cling to my spoken word, see your life transformed by the power of faith and the might of my eternal covenant. I come heralding a fresh season over you, days of plenty blessing, the heaven wide open to shower my goodness upon you, and peace in great measure that will fill every aspect of your life and home. You and your family members will bask in eternal joy and serenity. All this will be granted to those who hold my words close to their hearts and wait for my blessings without giving up or turning back. Render oneself from head to foot. Understand the nature of my bestowal. It is just like the creation of life itself, which takes time to develop and grow. First, let the seed go into the ground and crack, then grow upwards. Similarly, your blessing is powerful and great, and shall not be hasty. Much has to fall into place, and most of the time, it takes patience and perseverance. I know you understand, and so you will not lose hope. Keep your eye on the vision of the future, with purpose at every step. You will go beyond this. Embrace the changes that enter your life, for they have been designed to impact your highest good. My longing is to wrap you in the care of community and resources that will assist in your growth. Walk with me, and no foe will conquer you. No slanderer will bring against you his blighting speech. No judge will find you guilty, for I am your defender and your shield. As you go through the seasons in your life, realize that everything is orchestrated according to a divine plan that should see your horizons widened and faith fortified. The people I bring into your life must give you a sense of drive, challenge your perspectives, and be mirrors of my wisdom and love. They will be gifts to you, leading on towards spiritual maturity and personal fulfillment. Be mindful that in this place, you never have to stand alone. I stand as a bulwark against the forces that may seek to bring you down. No, I stand with you, defending you as the long-suffering, unwavering defender. With me at your side, face each test with courage and resolve, for my strength is your fortification. Allow this to remake how you go about the world. Face every day with confidence and peacefulness, for you are covered by the hand of my protection. No judgment on earth can dirty the sanctity of my acceptance, and no voice of dissent is bigger than my affirmations of love for you. Rest in the promise of my eternal support and care as we move forward together in unbreakable unity. If you could look with the eyes of your spirit upon the hosts, the celestial marshal by your side in serried phalanx, if you could see the divine light which I cause to shine along your way, dispelling the darkness, scattering your enemies, if you could understand the great extent to which even the cosmos itself bends in the direction of being good for you, you would be overwhelmed by the depth of favor on your side. Now, for a moment, should your eyes of the Spirit be opened, and you look past the veil of the physical, you would see that wonderful retinue of celestial oars. I proclaim them, each one dedicated for your good, protection, and success. Never do these celestial wardens fail to stand by your side, and they do it always, holding you secure in the tides of adversity, so that nothing sinister could reach you. This is truly a testimony of my belief in your safety and eventual victory. As you walk this life, the path ahead of you is never dark, for the light of me burning inside of you, which forever shall keep you from the snares of the evil one and bring you peace. This is a spiritual enlightenment, not just to light your path, but to assure you of my involvement in each detail of your life. Shadows begin to give way to clarity, moment by moment. Clarity begins to let you see the kingdom working just on the edges of your view for your good. Lay hold of this truth in your heart. The universe with all of its mighty force and old wonder is arranged to make your well-being a reality. The very stars in their courses, the turning of the earth, and the fabric of time itself are interwoven to play their part in a plan laid down for your highest good. Stand in awe of this deep grace, and may it encourage your faith to rise as you step forth each day into this world with courage and hope, for you are backed by the invisible, yet forceful, powers of my love. Pretty soon, I will reveal thee such mysteries by dreams, and converse with thee in visions concerning the sublime glories of heaven. Even while thou sojourns upon earth, my strength is unlimited. I can scatter the powers of the universe and shed blessings upon thee. I'm stirred by thee, a true, utter, and ripe faith. Your compassion to me is great and cumbersome. It draws from my heart a response equal in magnitude. I give your heart a new message every day, but I am eternally the same. For each new day brings its own peculiar test. Know that my love is constantly surrounding you, immovable and ever present in your life. Before you go out into the day's work, I whisper the thoughts of love into your consciousness, and with gladness I hear your responsive thoughts as my heart gives a full response of more joy. Let mine be the first thoughts of the breaking dawn that greets your awakening mind before the world may awaken you to the gradual stirrings of the day. These reminders are not to elevate you but to root you deeply in the truth of my endless love. They are a defense, an armor, against relentless daily pressures and a beacon shining out into the fog of uncertainty that may envelop you each day. As you go about the day, therefore, in whatever activity or interaction, always be assured of my love. Let it inform the way that you look at yourself and others, seeing challenges as opportunities to be kind and conflicts as openings for peacemaking. My love is more than a solace. It places a demand on you, an active force that tests your ability to live with courage and with care. Let the night be still. Let the day be busy. Think back on all we dared to share. These are your Holy Communion moments, nourishing your very soul. Moments between us that bond us more closely with each tick of the clock. Feel me now, as you sleep, preparing for yet another day. My love for you is with you, strong and pure, meeting you at each new dawn with newly whispered messages of hope and affirmation. Now, speak with me, my dearest. Speak, then, in the silence of your heart, and let your words cascade in love expressed. My sweet Jesus, I love you too. All these loving words of yours draw us closer in a personal relationship and set the seal on our mutual love. In your being with me, gain the strength and courage to confront any problem this day, sure in the knowledge of my love for you. You have now said these words with great love. May they recall to your heart the remembrance of the unbreakable link that we share. Every time you profess your devotion, it's as though you light a candle in dark space and make the circle around you that much brighter with faith and hope. This is the strongest affirmation of love binding us closer. By this you will be empowered to draw upon my divine strength and peace at every other moment of your life. Think of this love as a shield around you, guarding you from despair and fear. When you ever felt doubt, where the shadows fell, remember what we said to each other in love. It shall bring you back to that place of peace and safety. Your love is not mere words, but a truth that keeps the soul sustained and nourished through the tussle with everything that life may deal to it. May this be a dialogue of devotion that changes your walk. Keep announcing to yourself the love you have for me, and see what it does on the panoramic vision of the world, bringing in there that deeper sense of purpose and gladness into your actions. Realize that for every path that you take, this love is the guiding compass that shows you through all the ups and downs of life with grace and certainty. Linked together in the exchange of this love, we go forward into the future, surrounded by the eternal love which for eternity has joined our spirits. This is a new year to you, my child. I stand ready to bless all that you do, to succor your bounty, and to wipe away the shadows of sorrow and disillusionment which have marred your life. I heal your spirit, free you from the clutch of depression by the sanctity of my word. Thoughts filled with hope and renewal shall fill your mind and rekindle dreams that had dimmed into darkness, now sparkling with hope anew. Your way of thinking shall transform now to align with your future, which I have purposed. I have always spoken to you and urged you on to decisions which are not yet taken. But do not feel cast down, my hand continues to hold you. Behold, I shall step in supernaturally now at this crossing of ways in your life, and shall bring my holy discipline to bear upon you, and I shall make straight your course and elevate your soul, fortifying your steps along paths of righteousness. And now I am going to take out of your path all the obstacles that have retarded your growth, to drag you forth from all relationships which have misguided you. I will make you see the real faces of those who appear to love you yet hurt you. These toxic ties from your life will be uprooted as I will liberate you from its poisonous clutch. From now on, you shall make of me the first in every area of your life, including whatever company, attention, and affection that you may need. My grace shall be your all-sufficient resource, removing all your reliance on others who have hurt you. You shall now see, with your newfound spiritual perception, that you do not need destructive relationships to live. So confidently forward you shall go, empowered through your strength and wisdom from me. Never alone, with me at your side. This shall buoy your hearts and uplift your spirits with the knowledge that every step of the way I hold your loving hand, leading you from sorrows already past and into a future so bright with promise. You will feel from deep within your heart a great release, for you will come to realize that my care for you is unwavering and consistent. That realization will lighten you forward. So all good things in store for one who puts trust in my provision and care shall be clearly seen. On this path of restoration, my presence comes to you, to fill in the blanks that others have left behind. Dear one, pass on this blessing to a friend in need. Let them feel my comfort and peace through you. You must walk down this road, for I am with you, giving you companionship and comfort greater than any earthly relationships. With each new day, wherein you are leaning more upon my grace, wiser yet stronger, more tenacious, even more sensitive towards the divine purpose to which I am calling you. May this new chapter of your life be marked by that kind of change which is beyond human understanding. As you release in that freedom that binds you to the things that cause you pain, open wide your arms for the elated truth of my all-sufficient grace. With forward step, reaffirm dependence upon me, and with each throb let your heart mount up into the freedom of divine assurance. With your very heart, let us go forward into the future, into a future at peace and filled with joy and love, where you are cherished and never again out of my eternal arms. You have chosen to stay close to me, steady at my feet though full of faults, and here you remain. Like many who doubt their chances for renewal, you persist, eager to overcome, and I am here to steadfastly support you. Do not fear. It is time to leave the past and its shadows behind you. No longer will you have to carry the load of bad habits, not, for that matter, regret the loss of those ties that were only holding you back. Rebirth is waiting for you. I will place into you a heart full of love and a new name that only we will know, a secret which has the power to sew between us a tapestry no one else can replicate. When my light breaks the dawn, I will call you by this name, and your heart will ring with uncontainable joy. Now you'll be led each morning to my presence. You'll cauterize and become alive. This is a time of change, a time overflowing with new potential. And don't you feel upset. I give unto you fortitude for the meeting of this, with the inspiration for greeting the abounding gifts that fly to meet you this year. Blessings of the most profound nature are yours this year. Constant protection and love circling in an indescribable way for you and your loved ones. Believe it. Say it with all your might. As you live this day, remember that I am at work throughout every aspect of your life, orchestrating both the plans and the activities that will bring growth and joy. Such challenges are not stumbling blocks, but stepping stones crafted and designed for raising you higher, bringing you closer to the fullness of realization of your limitless potentiality. Take the time at each pace to feel the power of my hand guiding you, and forming your actions into this tapestry of grace and accomplishment. And in those moments of doubt or when the path seems somehow unsure, bring your concerns to me. Speak to me in prayer. Ask not only for outcomes, but also for understanding and strength. Our talks are going to make your spirit strong enough, clear your vision, give you the realization of your power, and make your footsteps confident and peaceful. This dialogue with me must invigorate and re-energize the emotions within you. Let the promise fill you and your household with anticipation and hope. In your acknowledgement of my presence and power, you open a gate of divine love and protection. This year, watch blessings unfold until they reach not only your life, but also the lives surrounding you. With faiths declared and hearts attuned in my love, embrace the journey that lies ahead, filled with promise and assurance of my constant support. Last night, as you lay awake, your thoughts and memories running around, I was there right beside you, watching over you. In those quiet hours, when you were thinking of me in your weariness, therein I had a richness of joy. It warms my spirit within me when my children remember my love and the blessings I have given even in their most tired and busy hours of my life. My presence was searching around you through the night to give you peace. I understand the loads you carry. I see the challenges you face. Let me lift these heavy burdens and carry them for you. In these moments of remembering me, let there also be a releasing, a gentle release of the stresses that you need not bear alone. Allow my peace to breathe in you and calm the storms that dwell within the deepest corners of your soul. Calm the raging storms in your mind. Remember, every night is a possibility for rest and recovery, not just for your body, but also for your spirit. As you lay your head down, invite me into your thoughts. Make our nightly talks your safe place to share your deepest worries and receive comfort from my responses of love. I am present, guiding you always toward rest and filling your dreams with visions of hope and assurance. And at waking, waken with a heart refreshed by our fellows. Carry into your day the peace that we enjoy in the quiet of night, and let it be a light so pure, guiding you through your work and words and ways. Know that I am always with you through the dark hours of night and the bright hours of day, loving you, blessing you, and watching over you. Your grateful heart brings me a lot of joy, but most of all when you put me first in your life, and it fills me with delight, not only in your prevailing moments, but even more so in witnessing the activation of your faith each day to rise up in the morning, to love and minister with your family, and to navigate the trials presented in life. It's not just word ornaments put up, not just phrases on a wall. It is life, vibrant life, consuming the flame of adversity, hammering you into steel, a flame breaking down the barriers of the adversary, a flame climbing over the wall of resistance as it is built on the path of your journey. Your faith acts as a soothing balm in your distress and as a healer to the world, carrying glad tidings of my love to all you meet. For it is my word condensed and made vital in your life. My authority empowers you to stand against and defeat all forces of darkness. You shall stand ready to rise vigilantly, never to be overpowered. You shall stand prepared to stand fast against any enemy, for your faith secures you in my everlasting love. I promise you my love is constant and sure. It never changes. It makes no difference if you are on the mountaintops of joy or in the valleys of trial, in the daylight or in darkness, feeling strong or weak. Yes, if your feelings should change, it remains constant and sure. And in your struggle and uneasy moments, my comfort is sweet and infinite, sure and all around, real and heartfelt. For my love to you is real, and it is something that is yours to keep forever. But I long for your love in return. My child, give me your heart completely. Look steadfastly ahead on this journey of obedience and blessing. Let faith guide your steps, be the flame that lightens your path, and the force that moves you onward. May the strength and peace that come from walking close with me be exchanged in love and faith. In your hands, You hold the answer before you. I have laid the solution within my word. You find strength which your heart ached for, and within your faith, you hold the key, unlocking doors to miraculous events destined to have a great impact on your generation. You have vowed your loyalty to me, and by me assuredly you are promised protection and my endless love. Through me, you and your family are constantly wrapped. Let me be your comforter. Suffer me now to wipe your tears and mantle you with my cloak. Clasp your spirit close and chase all bitterness from your soul, and fill you with sweetness of love and with the gentleness of my kindly affection. My child, it is well with you now. Never did you need so much to know my presence as you do today, and for this reason I came not to ask but to offer you the quiet of my peace. I come with no conditions and no demands but for your trust, that you may open up your hearts to me without any fear. I know your wounds and have come to cure them. In all this, I enjoy our talking, whether you reach out with many words or few. I enjoyed my time with you when you talked to me today, even if your words were very short. It was the sincerity and the intentions that seemed to have resonated deep. All I need is faith as small as a mustard seed, for it is enough faith to have prayers heard in the heavens where your destiny is being shaped and from which I send you comfort and manifest my love. I am fully aware of your needs and what I will provide according to my perfect will. Every response on my part has been designed with a view for your ultimate benefit. For now, I just want you to stay put and not let fear rock your boat. Remember my words. When tribulation seemed to knock at the door of your life, stand your ground and say, God is my Father, my shepherd, my guide, and my provider. He is the one who always saves me, and I believe he will help me today, too. In such affirmations, draw your strength and comfort, for I am there with you always, leading, supplying, and caring for you in my constant love. My child, stand with your feet grounded on the way I lead you. You will neither be turned to the left or right. Keep your eyes straight. Set your heart on the purpose for which I have created you exclusively. Tomorrow, and in the days that follow, countless distractions will try to entice your attention, to fill your mind with ephemeral illusions. But as you plunge into my word, your thoughts will stay focused, strong. I promise you, nothing and nobody will manage to take you off the divine road I have set you on. You must not listen to the whisper of suspicion and negativity. I am carefully on tiptoe with my attention to you, deeply concerned with what burdens your heart. I give you my peace, a peace that the world cannot give. It is the tranquility to the spirit. It is the gift that the turbulence of the world cannot take away from you. When you spoke your words, I was listening in the sanctuary of my presence. I received your worship and prepared my answer. My answer is already on its way. Anticipate it, embrace it, and rejoice in the miracle I am unfolding in your life. Even now are you hugely blessed, yet still greater blessings will come. Your faith is a bulwark from the storms that beat about you. Right well you in your lifetime wisely chose your path. Pursue it thus, but with your eyes glued ever to my commands, my words attuning to your heart. Find strength and comfort clearly focused as you blend the balance of your life with my commands. Each step you take be in the safety of my hand. Be vigilant and hold dear my words and make them penetrate deep within you. If you do, you will glide through the complications of life with grace and certainty, riding on the firm promise of my love and guidance forever. You have put in so much work to try and get your life on track. You've turned the corner in your journey of life with all of you, with every fiber of your being, allowing God's wind to fill your sails. Your change of heart and pure nature of wanting to transform has stirred me to the core, and in my response, I have come to bless you in a profound and supernatural manner. Heed not just these words that I speak to you, for they are not mere utterances, but they are life, the very essence of my love for you, to show you the way to navigate skillfully through each challenge that you encounter. I am imparting to you wisdom, which exceeds your life experience and increasing your thoughtful decisions in life. I am shaping your character, saturating you with patience of the highest order, completely changing everything in your life. My spirit is completely enveloping you, saturating your entire being, guiding you from repeating past mistakes and the lure of sin. As you go through your daily tragedies and madness, feel the strength of the wisdom I give. This is not only knowledge, but with it comes great understanding, which will lead to guiding one's think to do and to act in accordance with my will. This is a gift that is meant to light a way, so that it leads one to walk on roads that guide you toward peace and righteousness. Then, with each wise choice, you will grow stronger hope and responsive to my divine guidance. This goodness applies to patience as well, so that you bear the things of this life with grace and strength. In these times of distress or testing, remember that my spirit is the well of peace within you that empowers you to wait, to hope, and to act with composure. This intense patience testifies to my work in your life and in establishing your growth and maturity in following my ways. My spirit clothes you, and your being is continuously refined to be shielded from being forged back into those old ways, my ways, which resulted only in wrongdoing and sin. This is a transformational process. Every area of your life is being reached by my grace. Your mind and spirit are being renewed. Embrace this complete transformation as your reality shifts towards a more holy and blessed existence. You shall rest assured in the midst of my presence, guiding, guarding, and loving you throughout your steps. You shall find that temptations which had been so niggling, taking you away from the light, never hold any ground upon you. All of those past sins that were just so mesmerizing to you will, in a sense, just fall away and evanesce before me because of the new strength that is being given to and through you. This strength is not just enough. It is transformational, as it were, because had I not broken the chains that once shackled your thoughts, your spiritual journey would have been avoided. Therefore, as you walk henceforth, let this newfound confidence be in my love and power in you. Every step further from previous ways takes you closer to the divine destiny I have laid out for you. No longer will you be wandering towards those things that only bring sorrow and remorse. You will now march towards righteousness, supported by my unfailing strength and my dedication to your well-being that never fails. For I am always with you, strengthening your spirit and guiding you into a life filled with my grace and peace. Henceforth, your mind will dwell on whatever is good, beautiful, pure, and just. You will not be tempted any more and not be able to resist such exposure to indignity, slander, and deceit that ruins your mind, saps your spirit. You yourself would be aghast at the transformation within you and understand for the first time how happy you are. Those around you would notice it too. They would respect you, forget all old enmities, and forgive all the wrong turns that you had so wrongly taken. Child of mine, subscribe to stay close to my words, so you may be filled with the inspiration and hope that I pour out for you daily. I pour so rich a grace into your soul that you will find that doors will begin to open for you that you never even imagined existed. New blessings come into your life, in wonderful job offers which support and bring increase to your family. I make for you a new road which will bring a future unencumbered by fears and tensions all too often arising from your mistakes. Imagine a life full of peace, a life in calmness, without fear and turmoil. My sacrifice, you are free. No lie, no witchcraft, no dark force will get you. The enemy and his agents have no part in your destiny, which your feet will walk on. You are cleansed in spirit, soul, lips, mind, and heart. Such is the prize I grant to those who would speak my word boldly, turn from their wicked ways, embrace my offered forgiveness, and daily approach me in humility, hungering and thirsting for my blessings. Take hold of this fresh beginning. Walk through life in the sureness of my love and watch care. living out my kingdom realities as I orchestrate heaven's wonders to synchronize with every step you take on earth. With a heart unladen of age-old burdens, and the spirit thus attuned with my will, you are apt to climb the ways of righteousness and peace with the constant care of my timeless love sojourning with you in your track. May each day be a witness to the power of the love that I do give. But pack not thus in lingering grief from yesteryears. Let thy heart be healed and made whole. Seek in it the freedom to follow your true purpose. My guidance will not be a beacon. It is a dynamic force to drive you forth, turns challenges into opportunities for growth and transformation. Believe in the process of your travel in the spiritual way, that I am with you in every moment, guiding your decisions and comforting you in need. The road before you is one divinely predestined to bring out the best in you and make you kind, spreading peace. So make your steps be brave, and your faith be true by which you walk. Beneath my love's canopy and shielded from storms, bathe in light. Reflect on the wonders of each new day, seeing in my hand at work. From the simplest of pleasures to the grandest of miracles, each is but a sign of my active presence in your life. Consider, as you lay down each night, all the ways in which you have felt my love and seen my guidance become evident. Rest well, resting in the assurance that with the dawn of the new day, you have another opportunity to walk in the fullness and love of which God has called us to walk. In making heavenly mindedness a part of earthly living in your walk of faith. As you lay to rest, come share your burdens with me. Pour out your woes, share your sadness, and leave your frustrations there with me. Speak without fear, candidly. Say unto me everything that cometh unto thy mind, for I already know it all anyhow and am not offended. Open thy heart without any fear, and tell me in full confidence of all thy inner life. By expressing thy deepest emotions, thou art again to be filled with peace, hope, and a new spirit. Do not be afraid, for one who has no fear and his soul is prepared for tomorrow. As you awaken, your heart will overflow with thankfulness for the multitudinous blessings in your life and for the wonders that I have worked on your behalf. Expect great things still to come. Again, I will say, all things are possible for those who believe big, who face trials with courage, and who dare to take yet another step of faith. Miracles are going to abound for those who stop counting all their imperfections but focus on my boundless mercy and grace. Believe in the might that I have to lift you every time you fall. My love towards you overshadows your very own failures. It is great and limitless, intended to carry you through all your challenges. Tonight, as you unburden yourself to me, lighten your heart and enkindle your faith, ready to confront a new day with my grace and filled with my love. Turn away from the paths that let you stray, from friendships that nourish not your soul, and from the vices that bound your spirit. Cry to me in faith, every nerve of you, for by the full force of my atonement, I burst the chains that bound you. I would that tomorrow's sun should see you bounding from your couch with joy and going free from all that held you a prisoner. And as you open your eyes, go free to firstly utter the thanksgiving and praise that ushers in the liberty and new strength I have given you. Meet each new day with joy and give your dreams a new lease on life. Let the projects that you had all but given up on come to life. Believe what I'm telling you and never despair. I've set you up in the very place for you to bloom. The times will probably be rough, but it is just then that you are in prime position to grow and hit that full stride. Believing this, my child, I so want you to walk triumphant in the world, just as you would want your soul built up, emaciated no more, but growing and expanding and strengthening with the strength of my truth. Tonight, before you sleep, believe in me. Know that I highly regard you. I want you to begin to trust and take your rest in my arms with the sweet dependence of a child. I have cleansed your heart in order that there may dwell in it pure and true faithfulness. Do not forget that I have come not only as your Lord but also have entered to become your friend. Share yourself unreservedly with me, for endless time is necessary for our conversation. Share your ideas with me, and trust your cares into my hands, for we shall work out together the ways for their realization, and so let it strengthen you. This assurance that now you know that I really did make clear the fact that I am your loving Father. Let it be unto you a comfort as you go forward into tomorrow, strong in love of the Father and guided by the loving, fatherly hand of mine. And in all the days to come let the thought of my presence with you be unto you a shepherd's crook. No matter the trials or the joys that lie ahead, always know that you are not alone. My love is a sanctuary. It provides peace that surpasses all other understandings and fosters a resilience that allows you to push forward in the face of challenge. Let this truth seep deep into your heart so that it anchors you tightly in faith and confidence. In your times of doubt or uncertainty, turn toward me. Here am I, always ready to listen and give counsel that illumines your feet. The guidance that I offer is not solely to understand the day-to-day. It is to form a future of hope and promise. Trust in my plans for you, for they are made with infinite care and the deepest realization of your needs. So when thoughts cloud with shadows of doubt, remember I am just a prayer away. Let me be the constant in your world of change, a steady source of light and truth. Let me be the compass when directions remain unclear and the anchor in the stormy seas. Let my wisdom be a beacon, always there and available for you, to guide you towards a successful and peaceful life. Welcome with an open heart the guidance I give. It is designed not just for present comfort, but for your ultimate growth and happiness. Every word of advice, every whispered encouragement, is a stepping stone leading to a brighter tomorrow. With every step forward guided by my hand, I'll find strength and confidence to face whatever lies ahead. Trust that my plans are in conjunction with your best interests. They are intertwined with threads of love, cut to fit your specific and unique journey. As you walk this path with me, be comforted knowing you are cared for beyond measure, and every step we take together promises hope for a hopeful future. At the end of each day when the sun sets, let yourself reflect upon the ways in which I have been with you. Take comfort now, my precious one, in the moments we share and the personal revelations that have touched your spirit. Sleep with a heart full of gratitude, expecting to rise for yet another day, walking in my love and under my protection. We will go on through each chapter of your life, as the threads of divine love and purpose continue to bind us together. Even when you would say, I will go to a land far, far away and never return, remember this: I am always with you. When the feelings of loneliness and fear envelop you and the doubts begin to whisper that I have abandoned you, reflect on our times together. Remember, I do not lie, or do I change my mind. And now, because I love you with such great passion, I have come to you, filling you with my Holy Spirit, purifying your heart, and crowning you with victory. There is an accuser, a dangerous voice that would disrupt your quiet, reminding you of your past misdeeds, working in the hidden places of your mind to assail you with reminders of old sins. He wants to discredit you, to make you feel unworthy today for who you were yesterday. Yet my design is I had already remade you. You are no longer defined by your past. I wish you could see yourself like I see you with my supernatural vision. If you could even just catch a glimpse, you would be astonished by the transformation. You must walk by faith in your journey to reach the destiny that I set before you. And even though the reality of your great change is not evident at this time before your eyes, it will be your unshakable belief in me that will be the force behind you. This is faith, the power that thrusts you forward so you may overcome and fulfill your glorious purpose. Allow this to be your motivation at each step that brings you closer to that greatness in which I have created you to become. One day, you shall look back on a journey you have learned and remember the days that lent a tempting hand to surrender, but it was your faith that kept you from doing so. I see you growing stronger with each passing moment, and though you have grown up, You are still my child, my precious one. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Think about that, being a prince or a princess for the rest of eternity, living side by side with your Father in heaven. To wear such a fate, wear the heart of a child, innocent, thankful, and unblemished. But as you move through this place, I will clothe you in robes of power and purple linen, and send an entourage of angels to accompany and protect you. You are never left to yourself. You are always encircled by my tenderness, cherishing, and love in a special place in my heart. Take comfort in the midst of your present trials, dear child, that I and I alone can bring thee out of them, I alone, who can pilot thee safely through these stormy waters. Then, as thou opens thy soul to me, miraculous changes shall begin to take place before thine eyes, and the answer shall come as by magic. Thou hast done well to turn to me in thine hour of need. My deepest longing for you is that you'll be a seeker of me always, even when desperation might arise in you. I would want the most prominent place in your heart. And as you go through these stormy waters, let this be known: my presence now is as a lighthouse and a support. Look to me to lead you. Know that my hand will clasp yours tightly when the storm rages on with overwhelming waves. Nothing that happens to you is a trial that you will not be able to resist. With my guidance, you will overcome it. With every step you go forward, take it in faith toward a better and peaceful future in which neither fear nor uncertainty shall any longer shadow your way ahead. May this time of trial be a means whereby you draw closer to me. Turn to me not only when you are lost or afraid, but even in times of joy and celebration. Let our conversation be one long, unbroken strand threading its way through the tapestry of your life, with my presence as the weft between your days. It is in that way that you will begin to find my peace more constant, hope more tangible, and my love more palpable in every fiber of your being. Wrap up in the thought of seeking me, not as one who cries out when troubles arise, but as a foundation on which to live. Let my love and leading be the cornerstone, the port in any storm to which you can turn, regardless of what each day may bring. And so, by placing me in the midst of your life, you allow my grace to flow through all that you say and do, creating a life not merely of survival when things are at their most trying, but one of thriving in whatever circumstance you find yourself. Love me with all your being, your spirit, your mind, your heart. Allow your thoughts to be constantly about me as I become the focus of all your attention. My presence, as you focus on it, ushers you into an increasingly deeper and more intimate relationship with me. It overflows with limitless love and heavenly guidance that put your life into a state of abundance and meaningfulness and serenity. Child, spread my light by sharing this video with someone who needs a touch of my love and strength. Let this be the climate you walk in every day. It is the love that colors everything around you. Observe the beauty of creation, the kind heart of men, and any opportunity for joy I put before you. Whenever you are faced with difficulties, remember to summon my presence with you for added strength and wisdom that will see you through. It's a bond that shall continue to last between us as a source of comfort and guidance along a path that will be fulfilling and righteous. Incline toward me at crossroads, and behold, I will light up your paths. Have faith in the guidance that flows from our communion, for it is tailor-made to lead you aright. Every moment you spend reflecting on my word is a step into your future graced with divine favor and replete with deep joy. Allow me to shape your dreams and aspirations in line with my perfect will for your life. Think of our moments spent together when night softly falls and stills the world, lighting up the sky with myriad stars. Feel my peace unfold around you like a comforting, secure blanket. Rest assured you are never alone, for I am always but a prayer away. As morning breaks, ushering in a new day full of fresh mercies, allow us to begin our journey afresh together, deepening at every turn in our companionship and love. Every day comes with a new page, another opportunity to grow in loving each other better. As you start to live each day, remember that I am with you through each second, guiding you, supporting you, and loving you. The shared journey will lead us into a constant growing process of mutual offer and discovery of the other, as every experience and confrontation is deepened by a growing base of trust and fondness. So, do embrace the mercies that come new with each morning. Just as the sunrise lifts away the shadows of the night, so do my mercies lift the dregs of past tests and griefs, giving you a fresh start and new hope. Those renewals of mine tell you of eternal love, a promise that whatever yesterday may have been, today is a new opportunity of joy or success. As we go forward, may this day bring new wonder into your heart, dear one. And with every step, may our love for each other grow stronger and our companionship richer. Know that with every sunrise, my love for you is renewed, vibrant, and enduring. Let us join together to face a new day with desire and happiness, trusting in the love that unites us in the path that opens before us. Accept today to surrender my life to you and discover the newness my presence will bring into your heart. You have felt the inclination for a change, which was long staying in your thoughts, and that was echoing in you a resemblance of a vacuum to be filled. Invite me into your heart, and see how radically your world shall change. The ones who hurt you will come knocking at your door, asking for forgiveness. The doors which you thought would never be open shall fling open before you. People who took no heed to you will suddenly realize your presence. I will bring into your life friends worth knowing, displacing sadness and loneliness with gladness and feasting. Understand, the words I am speaking to you right now are so deep. They do have the potentiality to change many of the negative situations you are facing now and convert them to your convenience. Do not be frightened or disheartened by challenges coming to you suddenly. Do not let harsh words or misunderstanding plunge you into depression. Only when envious people put you on the spot due to jealous motives, learn to overlook their criticism and insulting comments. Remember, I have you safely in my hands, and I will shield you from their malicious schemes. As you walk with me, you will discover I am more than a refuge. I am also a mighty advocate that actually turns the tables in your life to work out your ultimate best. Live not in fear, but with a heart full of faith, secure in the knowledge that my love is a protective covering and an impetus force for miraculous change. Receive this promise and let it permeate every area of your life with hope and peace. Begin each day by inviting me into your heart, allowing my words to comfort you and make you new in the unfolding of morning light. On awakening, let your first consoling thought be that sweet presence announcing itself within your heart, and feel the tender encouragement of my love-speaking words rising all around you. You live very safely under the wide expanse of my covering, cradled in the wide-open arms of your Heavenly Father. Above all, my darling child, always remember how profoundly and unconditionally I love you. Go ahead through this day, bringing with you the peace of my abiding presence. Let it shield you from the turmoil of the world. Let the murmur of doubt turn into hymns of hope. Trust me to direct your feet, and know with every step that I am with you, guiding you with a loving hand. Whether you face trials or triumphs, let my words be the anchor that holds your soul sure, shedding a divine light over your path as you go through the different seasons of your life. The times of calamity and those of victory are important times in grasping my precious promises. My words are not just sayings, but they are potent truths equipped to give guidance and stability. They are going to light up the darkest paths and show the way, so you should never get lost and feel alone. Let the divine lighting remind you of hope and assurance. This presence that liberates you is eternal, just as the source of the light from which you are guided. By my words, you shall find yourself mooring hope against the tempest of misfortune. Though the winds of adversity blow mightily, They will remind you of my love and faithfulness and will thus enable you to endure. On the other hand, when you are triumphant, they will also serve to keep your feet on solid ground and humble and grateful. They are shields in the storm, yet anchors in success that remind one of whence all one's blessings flow. Draw near to this light that I offer. Let it permeate your being, guide decisions, and color relationships. As you hold fast to my word, not only will your path be lit, but full, and the steady guiding light will lead you through complexities and simplicities alike, making each step you take purposeful and protected. So whatever situations you are in or will be facing, remember these words as a steady light to guide you through everything. In your quiet moments, when you would stop and turn to yourself, know to seek me in prayer and contemplation. I will always be present, always listening, always prepared to comfort you and give wisdom. Let our conversations enrich your spirit, while I whisper eternal truths into your very soul. I will make sure to go through the complexities of life hand in hand with you, drawing infinite strength and courage from my timeless presence. Each word spoken while you converse with me in these gentle dialogues will reveal exactly what you need at the time. These are not just words being said articulately, but seeds of divine wisdom that, as nurtured in your heart, will grow into things strong and life-giving truths that empower and lift you. Every prayer, every silent moment spent in contemplation offers the opportunity to come to a deeper understanding of my will and to align your life more fully with my purposes. Feel the peace that comes from knowing that I'm with you in every circumstance, whether you face days of joy or periods of challenge. My presence is a constant and soothing balm. It is here, in the sacred space of our communication, that one can lay down their burdens and find rest for their weary soul. Wrap yourself in the peace that surrounds you during these treasured moments, knowing I am working all things together for your good. Carry the sense of peace and purpose beyond our conversations into every area of your life. Allow the insight and assurances during our time to light the way and guide each step. As you press onward, clothed in the power of divine wisdom, strengthened by the might of heaven, you will learn there is nothing that seems insurmountable, no task too great, for with me you can do all things. With every step forward, we will continue this journey in the upliftment of ever closer and closer union into the eternity of the love that binds us. As the day draws to its close and you prepare for rest, take time to reflect upon the precious moments we have shared. Know that I am always at work in your life, knitting together a tapestry of grace and purpose. Sleep in peace. You are loved and watched, never to walk alone. And tomorrow, as you rise, we will dance again the eternal dance of love and companionship that defines our way. With every new day, let my promises fill your heart and order your actions. Clothed in the freshness of morning, may you carry with you through life the knowledge that you are deeper than loved, closer than watched, guided from above by a far higher power than anything this world can offer. May it give you courage for what lies ahead, peace in knowing that you have been armed with resilience. Let every sunrise be a reminder of my unwavering faithfulness. Every time a golden ray breaks over the horizon, it is a reminder of my steadfast love and the new opportunities I give, with bounties, to burgeon with joy. Let this morning light wake you to press on with newness of hope, for all my promises are yea and amen. With you to hold and claim, and have this assurance with you throughout your day. Not always will things go as one wants, they never do, it seems, but remember, you are not alone. My presence encircles you, guiding you in decisions, comforting you in setbacks. This is not a watchfulness that simply observes from afar. It is an active participation that meets every step with enablement and purpose. Learn to live in the reality of this. May it serve as a stimulus to action or getting involved in interaction with other people, showing you to be kind and understanding, reflecting my love in all you do. Lie on your bed at night and ponder in what ways my presence guided and protected you during the day. Sleep quietly, for with every morning sunrise my promises begin afresh and will fill your heart anew with peace and purpose for yet another day. As you face the different battles and joys of life, remember that you never are alone. Through any of it, my love is a shield, nurturing you from feelings of despair, lighting up your way even at the darkest of moments. Lean on this truth for strength and let your spirit be refreshed anew each day, every moment. Beloved, whether filled with gushing gladness or shaking under God knows what premonition, be assured my love is still the same. It works to keep you, O Lord, a great distance both from the winds of fear and rains of sorrow that cascade on our unsettled souls. This divine protection is unceasing and unlimited, specifically designed to keep you safe and secure, giving you courage for whatever might come your way. Draw from this wellspring of power from the love I can provide. May this be your strength to go on when the journey seems unnecessarily long and tiring. Indeed, not just some blind umbrella but an empowered resource of active energy coursing through you with hope and resilience, renewing your spirit and brightening your outlook whatever is thrown your way. May this truth soak through you daily, be the one thing on your mind each morning when you awake, and the last thing in your reflection as you let yourself sleep at night. In every breath you take, appreciate renewal as in knowing full well how much and how deeply you are loved and eternally cared for. If you continue holding on to this assurance, be convinced that it will change your life. It will turn trials into triumphs, fears into milestones of faith wrought with victory, and experiences of defeat into stepping stones towards a brighter day. And in those moments of doubt or tragedy, remember these promises. Pray to me and listen for my response in the still, soft whisper in your heart. And in doing this, you will be enfolded in an intimate and ever-growing relationship with me, finding not only comfort but intense delight in being with me. You are loved so much, valued beyond measure, and safe forever. As you have journeyed through life in my embrace, you have listened for a word echoing within your spirit. Therefore, let's speak to the hidden places in your heart, those places you would think are secret, but you and I both indeed know the contents. If for any reason this message does not give the sense of being directly addressed to you, yet through your heart there is awakened the thought of some needy soul who should hear it, pass it on. Do it now. It may be the means of saving a soul. Remember, through those who are forward and unashamed, the greatest blessing is given. My cherished one, let my love radiate through you like a beacon of light. Your super thanks offering is essential in spreading my message of truth and redemption. Together, we are bringing light to the darkness. Press the super thanks and receive the abundant blessings I have for you. Share this with the truth that these are. Let me talk to you. I urge you each morning, rising, take an effort to direct your thoughts from the distractions and fears that clamor for attention. Open every day with a moment of gratitude for the family and for life. Recognize the precious opportunity you still have to make amends, to heal, to grow. This is not a mere routine of practice. It's a vital practice to set your heart aright in the alignment of your spirit with my own will. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and with mercies have I drawn you hitherto. I have not judged you harshly based upon your many mistakes, neither turned from you in those moments of disobedience. My love toward you is steadfast, unwavering, never diminishing with time. This is eternal love, great mercy that continually calls you into my presence to converse with me, that rebuilds and renews your inner person. And the relationship we enjoy is not based on perfection from your side but on grace from my side. Every new day brings an opportunity to taste the depth of my forgiveness, the breadth of my care. I am with you to help you, to guide you through the doubt, and to celebrate with you in joy. By strongly standing on a foundation fortified by the constancy of my presence, I thought that building up and rebuilding is not essentially for the sake of being corrected from previous miscalculations, but to grow more sturdy and tough. It's a process whereby you learn to lean not on your own understanding, but on my infinite wisdom. And in drawing closer to me, you shall know more about your potential, the things that I have set out specifically for you. My love will be a catalyst to this very growth, enabling you to scale heights you never thought possible. It is rather a call for me to return to myself, an allusion to sharing in the richness and depth of life that is only possible in contact with the divine. As you come to know me more intimately, you discover that my love not only consoles but also challenges you to live out to the highest ideals, to serve with compassion, and to reflect my light in the darkest places. The journey with me is a transformative one, to affect the lives not only of yourself, but most importantly, those close to you. Come now, come back to me, and together we shall take this travel of rebirth, holding each other's hands. But most importantly, I am always close by, willing to listen and to mentor. This is a message of reflection and call to action. Go to those secret places of your heart, bring them to light, and by so doing accept the grace that is proffered. It does not bring things hidden into light for the purpose of shame but for healing and deliverance. In the acceptance of this, you are made to be a vessel of my peace and love, able to touch others' lives with the same compassion you've received. Let this knowledge transform you and, by consequence, other people. You are called to a life filled with integrity and love, where your acts and expressions become the genuine manifestations of the truth and mercy that I have expressed to you. You shall not profess harm, as in killing, nor shall you profess lies about or slanderously denounce the innocent. You shall not humiliate your fellows either, nor shall you entertain betrayal in your mind. Our talks on such moral behavior are massive and numerous, and there is no sin that is heavier than another in the extent it has the ability to wreck and ruin. Every act that is contrary to my ways of doing things, whether it will be lust that is destructive to the body and soul, or gossip and deception that break trust and relationships, has an impact that is deep. They blight, along with pride and prejudice, not only individual persons but whole families and communities, spreading pain and discord. If these words speak to your soul in some deep place, if you sense my spirit within you yearning to look deeply within, there's the call of the recommitment to come to me daily, to immerse yourself in my word, to live by my word. Do not tarry, but hasten your journey unto me. Come with hearts full of faith each day, knowing that I am quick to answer, quick to instruct, quick to bless you. Do not be impatient if blessings come at a pace slower than you anticipate. For the events of my will are orchestrated in the timing of my perfection to coincide with the lessons you need and the growth you are meant to receive. This walk is not just about making your way to the destination. It's about nurturing a deep and lasting connection with me. Grasp it daily in each step with deep prayer and reflection, but above all, with a seeking for my presence in all that's in your life. Daily keeping of this commandment palms into your heart and opens your mind to understanding the purpose of trials and victories in your spiritual journey. Allow it to shape and mold you like clay in the potter's hands, shaped with great care and intention. As you grow in faith, remember that challenges in life are opportunities to experience firsthand my faithfulness. Every hurdle, every setback, has been a reminder that my plans far supersede your immediate desires. In those waiting times, be encouraged by my word, for it is true and unchanging, able to hold you steady in the midst of life's ups and downs. And then, also accept the other believers who are accompanying you on this journey. Life shared is a rich tapestry, with each one supporting the other. And as you share each other's faith experience and those supernatural interventions of mine, you encourage one another. You build up a tapestry of testimony to glorify my name. This is the fellowship of love most important, that which stands for the common quality of my love, broad, all-embracing, all-uniting, And in all of this, remember, I am always with you, guiding, loving, and planning the very best for your life. Not just a lone struggle, it's a shared adventure, full of the promise of my never-failing presence and endless love. No, the quest for me is to transform your whole being, turning away from acts and thoughts that divide you from my love and turning toward living in my love by being loving, kind, honest, and just. As you dedicate yourself to these precepts, you find your peace of heart, as the light that is within you shines out to those around you, that they too might see the restoration that can be achieved through a life lived in obedience to my will. Let this commitment to change and to faith be the guiding principle in your life today and forevermore. Come into my presence today and find comfort in sharing your heart with a trusted confidant. In so doing, you will find the chains that shackle you, rage and guilt you carry, broken and left behind. And I am here for you from that day on. Nothing blocks all the blessings of peace and good that I have for you. This is the day in which to feel that I love you to the core of your heart. There is also one in your life who needs to hear this truth. Pass these words along. They are a deliverance of love from my heart to your heart. Go on. Do not stop on your way. I am your Heavenly Father, your God, your Savior. I know your heart intimately and can see beyond the surface of your troubles. I am aware of the depth of your pain. The trials you are facing now are real. It may feel like all poor decisions have accompanied defeat, but keep in mind how very much I love you. You can't stay in this low place. Your calling is to rise above. The enemy probably sought to come and shake your steadiness, but I have stood in the gap on your behalf in prayer, that your faith and courage will not fail. You shall raise. I am here, not by accident but with the purpose to change life and character. In this, your permission is highly solicited for that change to be effected. May this also provide some strength for you. You are not defined by past errors or momentary struggles. You are defined by my love and the transformative power of my grace. Your journey is not only one of overcoming but also one of becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the person He's created you to be. It's a team effort really, between me and you, based on trust and active participation in my will. Go and have the assurance that you will never walk alone. I am leading and comforting you around every curve. Your way is lighted before you in my love, and your footsteps are established in my promises. Let every day be a day to live out the fullness of what I have purposed for you. Let your heart be light and your spirit be joyous, for you are renewed daily, molded into an instrument of hope, a testimony to divine restoration. Share that hope with others, for as you rise, you lift the ones around you, shedding light where shadows once fell. Do not allow self-comparison to be part of your narrative. I've made you for marvels, endued you with strength, valor, sagacity, and prudence. I've given you tools that are irreplaceable, that you may blast forward barriers, push open new doors, and obliterate the clutter and mess that encumbers your forward motion. Today, make this your personal reality, that I am taking you into an awesome level of supernatural blessings. Stop being swung with whimsical emotions and unstable feelings. The accusations and the guilt that come with them do not need to be answered to in anger, and you can take your time making the right decision about your reputation's revenge. You are above tactics that others might use to create emotional responses in you. The enemy surely has tried to quench the fire in your spirit and also disturb the blessings in store for you and your household. But remember, against all odds, I have always had a glorious plan for your life, a plan full of hope and prosperity. Some will break your heart, and some will turn against you. But hang on to the joy that I will bring. Every day, make a conscious decision to be joyful, to continue trusting in me, and to live fully in the spirit of your heart. It's a daily choice to live the life I've given you, and you will cross the path where some will let you down. They may accept your service and later betray you, speak evil against you, or even crucify you. But do be kind to them and extend 2 hands to them. This is casting into the world seeds of my love. It is your service of trust to me, and not the gratitude or acknowledgement that now may come or not. Even when there is betrayal or ingratitude, do not stop. You are filled with my Holy Spirit, which empowers and sustains you. You exist not to gain the approval of other men, but to go in obedience to my will. And as you do, you reveal my love, my grace, which softens the hardest of hearts. It is in living evidence of steadfast faith and generosity that you will lead and inspire others, touching lives in ways you can never know. But whatever happens, continue to trust my plan, keep serving others, and go about with inner joy, because I've got everything under control. There are some people in a world that seemingly has nothing more to give, who does things out of urgency. They may steal to live and probably get away with it, are able to live comfortably, and are not convicted about it. They may lie to or even steal from individuals who are helping them, a betrayal from someone they feed. Yet fear not, nor be downcast. You are a mirror of my being. I also do good and love unbelievably. I have blessed many, but some have turned their backs on me. Yet I stop not from blessing or loving. As the sun rises and the rain showers on both the good and the evil, my love knows no partiality. Your strength, your inspiration, your stability, your sustenance, your protection, your very life and salvation are all based totally in me. Together, you and I will move forward. I love you so much. Tomorrow, like every other day, I will wait for you, my child. Today, I want to talk to the hearts of those who truly feel hurt, scorned, wounded, humiliated, and who have felt alone, forsaken, confused, and without a way out. You know whom I am talking about, and this message is most intimately for your heart. I have waited very patiently for you to seek and find that I am your Father who loves you unconditionally. From day to day, I come to meet you where you are, in the warmth of sunbeams on your face, in the soft breeze caressing your skin, in the earthy smell of the fields, and in the innocent smiles of children along your path. These are gentle yet deep touches of my presence with you, which you often hardly notice as the weight of your cares dulls your spirit and saps your will to pray to or seek me. But know this, I am not angered by your weariness. I understand your struggles and stand ready to lighten your load. Remember, my love for you is strong and unrelenting. It comes through 1,000,000 different things, all calculated to remind you of my constant presence and care, so that even on those days when the burden seems too heavy and you feel as though you just can't continue on, all you need do is look around. My reminders are everywhere, in the simplicity and beauty of the world. Let these reminders renew your spirit, and rekindle your faith. I am here, always, with outstretched arms, empathizing with the pain you are going through, helping you come past it. What I gave up for you was great, evidence of my unwavering commitment to the extension of your prosperity, and now am here to raise you from the depths of sadness. I am here to remove from your spirit these way-out feelings, all the memories and emotions that keep pulling you downwards into sorrow. I know your cry, those moments when you feel it goes unrewarded and you give of yourself with so much love and get little understanding or consideration in return. Remember my own journey, how I was nailed to the cross and given bitter vinegar to drink in my moment of agony. Like you, too, I have known the pain of being unappreciated and betrayed. In your moments of noiseless pleas, when you seek only kindness and are answered with insults and lies, trust me, I understand. I, too, was bound to suffer deceit, to face cruelty, yet I rose in power and in majesty, not only to rule but to free you from such misery. You never walk alone in your lifetime. It is I, the Almighty God, talking to you at this moment. Come close now and be comforted by my words. Breathe in the scriptures and listen to my truths. and let the truth about my love and my omnipresence take residence in your heart and comfort it with peace. I am with you at every turn, fully aware of your struggles and ever ready to lighten your load. Precious child, if my words have touched you, let your heart respond by liking this message, for I am with you always. As you take in the grand features of life, remember that my being is a source of constant strength and guidance. If you ever have to make any tough decisions, are in pain, or lost, I'll be there to provide wisdom and my shoulder. Every stumbling block or problem you may face is an opportunity for us to be able to relate with each other on a deeper level, and for me to show you how committed I am to you and your well-being. Pray each and every day, either through meditation on me or quiet reflection. It is within these times that you will find not only the peace that you are searching for, but also the clarity and strength to carry on. For though the road may be long at times and weary, with me you will never have to walk it alone. Delight your way, take those heavy loads from off your shoulders, and help you survive the worst of days. May this confidence seep into your spirit. I am always present, your most sure companion, counselor, and your #1 fan. Trust in my unfailing love and in my power to turn any situation for your good. Together, we shall walk toward the sunrise of hope and restoration, each forward step drawing you closer to the fullness of life that I have promised you. Let your cries today be cries of joy, for you are loved and not forgotten, and let every word be your response to cry, and I speak. Each moment of sorrow and each feeling of desolation, know of the love I have for you. Shout for joy, because my love is a steady fountain of power to your life and an endless comfort. I am your refuge, a strong shield who loves you consistently and never withers away. Take this truth close to your heart and do not let it slip your mind as you go forth today. Even when the storms rage, your struggles, your mistakes, and even when it feels as if the whole world stands against you, know deeply and without doubt that I am with you. You're not alone. I love you dearly. I'm continuously blessing your life, enriching your family, your health, your aspirations, your finances, and your work. A blessing wave is rushing into you on behalf of everyone about whom you care. Hear this, your supply shall be plentiful. The days of being overcome with debt will dissipate while I give to you a spirit of wisdom to wisely steward your resources. I am anointing you with new creativity, new avenues of success and problem solving. The moments of your lack are coming to an end. These promises are you and amen, so let them anchor you against doubt's currents. Let these words of mine knock at the door in your ear over and over again, that no one should mislead you or knock you into the tumultuous sea of uncertainty. Let them be your beacon in the dark night and on a path unclear. Not only did you fit the bill for survival, but for conquering that world. I have turned the tide in your favor, laid a table with plenty before you, filling your life with many opportunities, your heart with peace. Don't forget, my love for you does not change. My presence is the constant guard on your journey. You have suffered very much, undergone so many tests and trials, so many shipwrecks in the course of your life, where you were left with nothing. Many have lost respect and trust for you, but amidst your shame and pain, you made a pivotal choice. You returned to my arms to recognize me as your friend, your God, your Lord, the Savior and Shepherd of your life, the one that refills your wants and fills your life with joy. It is now time for a makeover, for a restoration where the cares slip away, the financial wounds mend, and the debts disappear. You are created to be honored, not like the common people, but as the heir of a royal personage, the king of the cosmos. Surely not to be like those others who show off their money just to put down someone else, dishonoring themselves. Such behavior does not befit the royalty of my kingdom. Instead, you are to embody the humility and grace befitting a child of the Creator of all. For in you have I placed enormous power, not to brag, not for destruction, but for construction, for healing, for loving. Through your trials, you have been shaped and refined, set apart from the common pursuits of title and acclaim that consume so many. This journey will not be about chasing the visible triumphs that the world clamors for. You shall not need to compete for titles or accolades for which others might sacrifice everything else, even as some reject and scorn the ultimate sacrifice of my own life for them. You have welcomed it, knowing how much love there is in such a gift. They find it hard to believe that the King of the universe can afford to have such a tender, loving heart pursuing them personally with affection and grace. As you travel on, therefore, glistening with humility, empowered with strength of character I have so delicately cultivated within you, remember always that your value derives from my estimation and not from anything this world can confer. Your position as an heir of mine is safe. It contains within it a wealth of true riches which could never be measured or depleted. Walk in this dignity, confident of your royal status, not laboring and scrambling to somehow become worthy, but simply living in the certainty of the perennial love you were born from. This is your real job. This is your real being, my love. You stand alone, separated, a child with an innocent heart and pure spirit. If I chose to bless you, it is by my will so that I may see you flourish. The decree by me can never be defeated by any other power. Grow to my words on the morrow. Open your heart wide to receive the message of my love. Once more, as the sun rises, feel the embrace. Know I wait you here, for you to come back with open arms. I love you so much, and I promise you that greater days lie ahead. Prepare yourself for the goodness that will come, my dear, but do not spoil your imaginations with words of complaint or even desperation. Let hope fill your heart and deny access to thoughts of defeat. Do not look after the judgments of shadows, and let your spirit be ignited with the bright light of the promise. Soon, these painful, hurtful days will be over. It has been a long period of waiting in anguish, but that moment of resolution is coming. The dawn of your answers is almost upon you. Your deliverance is about to show you that patience and free silence of all complaints are well worth enduring under the grace of your sovereign God. For I hear every prayer you whisper, and I am moved by chaste towards you. Do not worry, for I am about to bless you with much more, way beyond your requests, to ensure the best for your life, with great things you can never even imagine. The joy that will flood your life with each passing day, every month. Let it not be forgotten it was birthed in pain, watered with your tears, and nurtured through moments of despair. It is now transformed into a new era of love and blessings. Hold this truth close unless it befall you in the temptation of pride, wrongly thinking these profound blessings are the result of your own strength. Always remain in prayer and stay vigilant, for the adversary roams like a roaring lion, seeking to dismantle your conviction and disrupt your faith. He aims to demolish the plans you've laid out for today, but you are familiar with my voice. You are my flock, and deep within your heart, you recognize this truth. I am the guarantor that nothing and no one will be against you, and that nothing and nobody will take from you your blessings. Place full trust in me. Believe in my word with all boldness, for I will not begin to forget it. On that day when I begin to answer your prayer, I will remember your tears. Your cries have not been in vain, and you are going to see the complete realization of your efforts at the right time. The benefits of all those courageous undertakings that you have taken, and those things that you gave up, shall be brought before you. Dear one, pass on this blessing to a friend in need. Let them feel my comfort and peace through you. When years fly by like leaves in the wind, and time tends to seem that it passes so quickly away, this is why I urge you to hold tightly and reverently to the words that I speak to you today. They are seeds of hope and strength meant to anchor you through the storms and trials. May you always remember these words, for they are imbued with my endless love and commitment to you. My love will never forsake you, be certain of this. You are connected in my grace, eternally supported, and my mercy is never more than a wail away. Know this and let it make strong your spirit for the struggle each day. My love surrounds you with a shield. My grace is a strong foundation beneath you, and my mercy is an ocean in which to make your catch. All these promises are yours to claim, not just in moments of gladness but especially in times of challenge. Let them be the light that sees you in darkness, that lifts you up when you find yourself in weakness. With such assurance, let your steps be confident, secure in the understanding that within my loving gaze, vigilant over you, every step you take is ordained with purpose. Rejoice and be glad, for the time is near when you will embrace my answers to your prayers, and trust that your children are so dearly cradled in the hands of the one that will never let go. Do not worry about them. I know that at times it surprises you when they do anything, and it bothers you. But remember, they are your children for the reason that I have given them to your care. Continue to love them fiercely, and know that I am very busy with them in their hearts and lives. Never do I lose sight of those entrusted to my care, and I am keeping your entire family close to my breast. I have listened to every prayer, have seen every tear you shed for them. Every one of those pleas has come before me, none ignored. But I do ask you to be patient, to open your arms to the peace I give. The answers you are seeking will come, but they have to come in my perfect timing. I know the agony in your heart, the fear that grips you at the thought of your children facing dangers. Keep on lifting them up in prayer, treating them with all the respect and love you can muster. I am at work in their lives even when you do not see the evidence right away. Soon, changes will become apparent, small ones at first, and then with increasing acceleration as they turn towards the course I have charted for them. Be quick to forgive them as I am quick to forgive you. Keep the lines of communication open just as I keep my lines open to you. Don't ever hold anything of your love away, for I never hold anything of my love from you. They are a special extension of your heart, a part of your soul. As you look and learn to wait for these changes, remember, too, that my timing is impeccable. In those times when growth seems at a standstill and you feel frustrated or worried, I am leading them step by step with the same keen eye for detail that I lead your life. Every little change is a stitch of a greater picture that I am sewing, one that will eventually reveal to the world my design for them. Lead on with grace and words of encouragement. Form their developing with love and patience, just as I with you. Know that I see every step they take, and sometimes those steps are taken backward, yet are taken under my watchful eye. I am there when they are their greatest and weakest, quietly guiding them to their destinies. Keep guiding and sharing your wisdom, but allow them to learn and discover from their personal experiences. It is a balancing act between help and autonomy that is necessary as they mature in the learning process that I facilitate. In your dealings with them, speak and act in love and in a wise way. Let them feel the grace I have shown you. Forgive as you have been forgiven, and love as you have been loved. This is not just your duty, but your privilege, as you stand in for my hands and heart in their lives. It will be through your faithful servitude to this relationship that you are going to get a front view of how much potential they have and be a living proof of divine love and guidance. For this path you are treading right now, know that with all the ups and downs, I will definitely equip you with the substance of patience, strength, and wisdom to be patient with the tough choices that your children might make along the way. Hold fast to your faith, knowing events will work out as they should. My plans are always for your welfare, never to harm you. Trust in the perfect timing of my decisions and the goodness of my will. And as you do, you will see the specific fruits of such enduring faith revealed in your family. My hands are always so busy at work, weaving the threads of your and your loved ones' experiences into a tapestry that will expose the richness of my plan for you. Each trial, each difficult choice, indeed heralds a growing opportunity for you and the offspring. As you lead them on, using the wisdom that I have blessed you with, you shall surely see them mature and develop in ways that would please your heart. There would be times when this journey would seem fearful, but with my help and as a family, the both of you will surmount these challenges into a future full of hope and joy. Do not thus be troubled with the seeming challenges that are in store for you, but view them instead as opportunities to draw near to me. In this way, you will be aware that peace pervades your house and harmony dwells within you, giving your family the meal you members need in order to be able to give out their best. I am aware of the struggles you face, but fear not, for I am actively at work in your family for you and on behalf of your children. I see a future complete with goodness, peace, prosperity, and blessings. I see a way forward that includes spiritual growth, harmony within the family, and deep unity and understanding. And should your home have been wrapped in strife in times past, be certain that change is on the way through your unrelenting prayers. This path I have set you upon is no vague hope, but very much a concrete plan initiated by my love and your faith. Every forward step, even though it be fraught with difficulty, is guided by my hand. Instead, the struggles that you are going through are a way that I am using to strengthen my people and draw them more closely to the collective belief in those things that make your family, in turn, the base from which the shining future that I have promised to build this world can be made possible. Remind yourselves of this each time when tension seems to reach a peak, that I could change in an instant. I am changing your behavior towards one another, softening hearts and opening lines of communication. Only learn to trust my process. It is thorough and aligned with the best interests of each of your family members. The unity and understanding that seem so hard to obtain right now will flower as you continue to walk in faith and love. So take hold of the vision of the future that I have opened up to you, for that speaks of the future that is to be. Pray lovingly for one another, lead one another to me, and you shall discover that each of you has found the harmony that you seek so continuously. This is a monumental change, not potential, not probable, but guarantee so rendered by your faith and by my unerring assurances. Watch your house now become a haven of peace, a heaven-born testimony that unrelenting prayers and divine intervention certainly pay. Coming days will tell the difference in your home. The quarrels and shouts will be melted away in a great tranquility and peace that I will visit upon your home. The behaviors of your children take a different turn as they start to make wise and responsible choices. The peace and blessings of my presence will envelop and sustain in all the corners of your household. You will be freed of worry, and in this newfound harmony, you and every member of your family will live. That in consequence will just be the result of the love I hold for you and your unceasing search through prayer. Your affliction will be transformed into blessing, your sorrow into strength. I will heal your ache and mend your broken heart with my limitless love. Even now, wherever you are, in a busy activity or in the midst of people, pause a little. Take up some seconds to feel the tender hug I reach out to you. By faith, receive this gift of serenity and peace for your soul and mine. I empower you to cool the maelstrom of emotions that whirl inside you. Believe in this power, as it is given with a purpose in view, to give tranquility to your spirit, ordering your thoughts as such. Take this strength from heaven and see how it changes not only your heart, but also the hearts of those standing around you. This I promise you, with an endless love, which will do its most to comfort and bring harmony. When news of trouble reaches your ears, it can be overwhelming, draining you of your strength and peace. But remember, my child, believe in me once more. I am right here with you. There is no cause for alarm. Your life will go on, and this too shall pass. Your future is secure, sealed with the divine anointing from above. No foe, no discouraging word or voice of despondency shall eclipse the goodness that I have purposed to overshadow you with. For with me, every stumbling block can be turned into a stepping stone. Where lack has invaded, I can release abundance. Where diseases have attacked, I will grant health not just to you but to your family and your total household. I will, therefore, always desire that you seize every bit of the blessings I have in store for you. Trust my nature, I am God, not a man. I won't falter or lie, nor has my plan for your life changed since before time began. I came to save you, to give you life eternal, and to lead you on a path of righteousness. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the answer to every turmoil, every bit of escape at your behest. And so again, I would ask you, hold to those things I've promised you. Turn from the lies, from the distractions of this world, that you would not be in turmoil. I am happy to know that you have trust in me, that you are no longer moved by the threats and provocations of those who try to disturb your peace. They have the intention to bereave you of your peace, to blind your mentality with anger and confusion, planting in you false notions and inappropriate sentiments. They want you to be a failure in life. They want to guilt you down, but most of all, they want to turn you against my truth and my love. Stand before me firm. Hold on to my promises, and let my love be the sure guide that will keep you from the confusions of the world. You know their attitudes, and I know in perfection how much you love me. You are steadfast. You will not let anyone come and take you from where you stand today, wrapped in a love that is so deep, no other can be compared unto. You have gone through your life in periods of loneliness and stark absence of softness, but now I am here to hold you. I hold you with comfort, in divine strength and harmony, that my love for you is endless. My child, you called upon me in desperate need. I listened to the desperate sound of your voice as it called out my name. Now I have come to be your comfort and to give you the answers you prayed to me for. Your trust in me brings me great joy. Through all these years, through good times and bad, through thick and thin, you've always turned to me and cried. And those are great testimonies of your faithfulness, for though I know all the needs before you speak, yet when you cry, I hear the prayers. They come before me as sweet incense, rising up into the heavenlies, a very pleasing offering unto me of your faithfulness. This warms my heart, seeing that you really believe and understand how much I love you, how far out your confidence goes concerning my readiness and capability to help you. Your prayers are not just words, they are articulations of desires of your heart, earnest pleas of your spirit. Every prayer is a testimony to our relationship, what we share between us, a conversation that builds up, deepening your trust in me. As you speak, pouring out your heart, know that I am listening intently, moved by each one of your words which reflect trust in me. I look forward to these moments when you look up to me, trusting my infinite power and love to intervene in your life. Your faith that is bold and does not waver urges me on in acting for your good, manipulating circumstances so that good purposes are fulfilled for you. So continue to come before me with your hopes and your fears, your thanksgivings. Every prayer gives our relationship another layer of reality. It brings you closer to the center of my divinity. These are not just golden minutes for you, but for me as well. They remind me of why I chose to walk with humanity, to know deeply each who calls my name. I find joy in your faith and am honored through your prayers. Rise and reach out, speak, believe. In return, I promise to be your constant support, guide, and ever-present help in times of need. Let this truth bring you peace. My presence in your life does not change. It classifies itself as an infinite fountain of force and love. And when you increase both my grace and mercies, every word you whisper in prayer and every moment you entrust in me, we grow even closer. Remember, you are highly valued, rooted ever so deeply, and you never walk alone. Walk through each of the issues in your life understanding my presence is not only a comfort, but a powerful ally in all of your endeavors. Each time the situation is said to be beyond what you should be expected to handle, remember my power is added to yours. With your every prayer and on each occasion when trust is your exercise, more and more of my power and love are drawn into your every circumstance. Our relationship is such that it is based on mutual love and respect. You do me honor with the faith you show me, and in return, I hold you with my righteous right hand. By our divine exchange, your faith for my faithfulness is that you are anchored in safety through whatever life throws your way. So go now, walk into every day knowing you are surrounded by my love. You are not walking this path alone. My spirit goes with you every step of the way, guiding, guarding, and cheering you on. Take hold of this deep reality, let it fill your heart with courage, and your life with peace. Hush now, my heart, for on your threshold stand the blessed gifts you've prayed for. You and your family are on the verge of being freed from the troubles that have, in the past, been your test of strength. I am giving you wisdom, an enhancement that goes deep into your understanding and widens your intelligence. I will also grant you the power to know and predict the schemes of my enemy before they unfold. This new wisdom shall shine within your mind as a lamp over a shadowed path, causing your conclusions to be clearer and tuning your perceptions finer for smoother navigation around the pools of life's complexions. And you grow in knowledge and understanding toward discovering that the problems that used to seem insuperable now have solutions which are apparent and within reach. It's not a gift toward problem solving, but rather toward life, becoming fuller with the loved one beside you. Child of mine, subscribe to stay close to my words, so you may be filled with the inspiration and hope that I pour out for you daily. It nurtures a deeper and even more meaningful relationship. With the enhanced acumen that I am giving, you will be able to foresee and frustrate all schemes hatched to spring upon you. Adversity traps you no more catch in unawareness, but now see them from a distance, sidestepping them with ease. It is this vision that will save you and your dear ones from frustration, making your way right and your load light. Enter into this season of blessing with an open heart. Allow the peace of knowing what I do in your life be settled inside of you. Rest in the promises I have given, for they are yea and amen. As you walk this new level of wisdom and discernment, watch your paths and that of your family members change to reflect the glory of my love and the power of my provision. Go with faith and boldly claim the blessings in store. I will lay upon your heart certain names of those to whom you are to go. Though you have not seen them for many years, I am the one leading you back to them. For in this relationship you shall not just receive blessings, but you shall be a blessing unto their lives. That is what my word says, and that is how my divine providence works, my child. My blessing shall flow freely upon those who are believing and earnestly coming unto me to seek help. Thus, I am opening another great chapter in your life, my humble servant. Guard against any pride that may intervene into the future of your life. Turn to your Bible. Immerse yourself in my holy word to fortify your faith and cement your trust in me. Each morning, make it a habit to come and listen to my voice. Let your ears and your heart be attentive to the truths which I proclaim, and in your soul my promises cherish. Love them, and let them guide you each day. There is great power in prayer, especially if it is said with humility and devotion. Continue therefore with the same fervor of prayer, my beloved. For though it is true it seems to you that you are doing nothing except to lean over toward the earth, in reality, to the highest point of heaven, do your desires reach. Answered are each one of your words with all the affection that I have for you, as I extend my hand to caress you. Amendor with a most big echo. You're in good company when you fall to your knees before me. The act of praying on your knees is such a profound act, because this is a time when your spirit becomes so deeply integrated with mine. In every one of those times of laying down, the deepest desires and concerns of your heart are open before me. Not one of them do I miss. Your prayers are not empty words into nowhere. They are carried on the wings of the angels, delivered unto my throne, where they are received with greatest love and attentiveness. As you continue to pray faithfully, believe that your prayers are moving mountains in the unseen. Heaven responds to the sincerity of your heart, and my power is unleashed in ways you may not yet fully understand. Even from the place of weakness or weariness, your prayers avail much in the bringing forth of strength and transformation in you and others that you intercede for. You might not know it, but a rippling change arises even in a simple turning to me in prayer, far beyond what your eyes see. Do not be tired, my dear, of calling upon me, for with every call, you come closer to my heart, and I draw closer to you. Keep lifting your voice in prayer, knowing that I am listening, responding, and working all things together for your good. Your prayers are potent, and through them, you are participating in the divine work of heaven on earth. Now arise, my son, my daughter, and go through your day with vigor. My angels go with you, my love enfolds you. Have confidence that the problems that disturb your rest will be resolved shortly. I will make certain that those in your midst will become conduits of my grace. Cling to my word, savor it, declared the Lord, for I am about to make ways for you that you did not even consider. I am planning bigger surprises in your life, more wonders than you can ever dream of. I can bring into reality all those things you crave, for indeed, nothing is impossible with me. I will pave the way for you and be there with you all the way. Keep your courage always. Do not let the enemies of your soul plant the seed of fear and cowardice in your heart. I invested you with my love, fortified your spirit, and gave you the qualities of a warrior. Anointed with my spirit, you are enabled to triumph. Take up, therefore, the armor of the sword of my word, and move on courageously. Let it be known that I am with you and that with each step you press on, I empower you. With each important decision I direct. Do not bend with every wind that blows, for yours is the faith and confidence that come from knowing you are never, ever alone. Every prayer you utter in sincerity brings you closer to my will, my way. As you go through life's struggles and battles, let my word be your strategic guide and protective shield. It is not dead words on the page, but living, active, and powerful, an instrument even sharp enough to cut its way through falsehood and place in the light of day the truth. It makes one wise where confusion reigns and is a comfort to times when trials have borne heavy on the heart. Go into it with the confidence that my presence is that which reassures. At every step where challenge is to be met, your exercise of faith is multiplied, the Spirit put more into tune with my purposes, and the peace of God that transcends all human understanding will guard your heart and your mind in the midst of any turmoil. Communicate with me by prayer, soak in my word, and lean by my Spirit. You will find that no obstacle is too hard to overcome. I am your unwavering supporter, your wise counsel, your unerring protector. Walk in this truth and come into the fullness of life that I have made covenant to with those who love me and follow my way. Your prayer, one knee beckoned, is one of deep intensity. Keep praying like that, my love, for when you think you are covering the earth with your steps, you are reaching all the way to heaven. At that very moment, my hand upon you strokes with love unending. All of heaven consents with the deep prayers of your heart with a loud amen. Now go forth, son, go forth, daughter, and walk in your day with strength. My angels walk with you, my love hangs over you. Know that the worries that keep you up at night will soon be attended to. I will cause the people around you to be hands of my provision. Hold fast my words, embrace them deeply, for I am about to open doors you never anticipated. I am working surprises and miracles bigger than you've imagined. Know that I am able to fulfill all of your most ardent desires, for nothing is beyond my power. I will make your path smooth and help you with any problem. All I want from you is to be brave. Do not yield to the desire of the enemy, that he may implant the seeds of fear and cowardice in the garden of your heart. I have given you my love, strengthened your spirit, and provided you with a warrior character. anointed with my spirit. You are empowered to win through. Take now the sword of my word and continue to fight the good fight. For I am with you, empowering every step, guiding every move you take. Stand firm in your faith and in the confidence of the knowledge that you are never alone. For every serious prayer you say, you are more in tune with my will and my way for you. May this spiritual sword cut through even the toughest of circumstances and illuminate all that is dark, so clarity and wisdom may be given unto you. My word does much more than defend. It paves a way in your daily life, a guidance and hope in times of confusion. With this divine guidance, assuredly and gracefully may you make your way through all your difficulties in life. May your prayers be frequent and heartfelt, for this is the very substance of all our intercourse with each other. In these intimate conversations, you grow in me and derive strength and consolation from my abiding presence. Every prayer, each moment of faith, deepens your connection to the purpose I have written for you anew toward a contented, righteous life. Then cling to the truth of my word and press forward into battle with confidence and determination. For only then will you realize how you not only do my will but become the individual I have created you to be, formidable, trusting, and triumphant. No disease can be victorious over you, no poverty can instill fear in your heart, and no enemy can turn you from the destiny that I have set before you. Remember, my beloved, in me you are so much stronger than you think. Let me be the one with whom you cast your cares, and in my strength you will overcome in courage and peace in your heart. Faces struggles, for in it is an opportunity gained through every challenge, and it is a showcase of my faithfulness. Financial challenges come to pass and only remind you of my provision and call you to have your trust in me. Call to me in times of economic pressure, and I will open doors that you never thought possible, directing your steps into that stability and prosperity in store for you. My abundance knows no confusion with earth's economics. It is as limitless as my love for you. Nothing can afflict the soul and effect an injury which is above my power to cure. When disease threatens to discredit the peace of soul, you should calmly stand up and say, I am your cure. My power to mend is infinite. Trust in my desire and capability to restore you completely. So pray, believe, and receive my healing grace which refreshes both body and spirit. In the face of adversaries and opposition, hold on to the truth that you are protected. No force of negativity has the right to touch your spirit without my approval. When enemies arise, they are not facing you alone, but they come face to face with me, your indescribable shelter. I am your shield, your glory, and the lifter of your head. Abide in me and watch how during all these trials I will bring everything to work together for your good. Come into my arms with a true heart, and watch how I exchange trials to triumphs, fears to faith, and battles to blessings. And remember, you are never alone, for I am always with you, guiding, loving, and carrying you through every moment of your life. And if you are to experience adversity, remind yourself that you are not alone, for you do have your faith, and you have me. I trust the knowledge of the path on which you ought to tread, and I trust in my plans for your life. Hold my hand, trust where I walk you, and rest in me. Let me hold the weight of anxiety off your soul, because anxiety does not belong in your heart. I am the one who carries you. I am the one who will shield you from the smoldering tests that cause your timidity. In walking with you, my footfalls cool the fire and embers beneath us. You will not be harmed, and neither will you be burned. We shall walk together over the length of your adversities. Though the angry winds howl and wails above you, high as huge waves, you shall not go down. Release all your fears and troubles. Begin to concentrate on the blessings on the other side once we get across. Trust me as a child would trust its loving protectors, who hold it fast. Keep that trust and hope, even if dark clouds should seek to blind the sunbeam of your freedom and seek to drag you from the light in which you should find your way. not sky nor earth, but is my property, because I am the maker of all things, and my creation turns a well-attuned ear to all that I release. I am releasing new breezes of restoration. The storm is over, and the sunshine is beginning to light your horizon with the promises of a peaceful tomorrow. Behold it and be glad. The dawn of a better day has come for you. You shall see joy once again in your family. Those who have gone shall return, misunderstanding shall be healed, and those who have lost their bearings in the confusion of life shall find their way and purpose once again. As each one of you turns around and makes me the first in your heart, things will start to shift around you. In some cases, people that have been watching you now will notice the difference. They will covet you. They will be astonished at the difference, and they will speak about it. Measurable things are happening inside of you. So full of energy and blessed will you stand, showing proof of the life built within you by me. They will ask what the source of your joy and peace is, and you will say, it is I, your Lord, the one who authored and created your faith, your salvation. Tell them I am the one who alone blesses you with the power that raised me from the grave. I am Jesus, a name full of holiness, abounding in full power. Now close your eyes, kneel down wherever you are, and let your heart be open to receive my blessing. Proclaim with all faith and with all your strength, might, that Christ lives. Stand up again. Walk out in happiness, walking bravely in divine will. I am giving real forgiveness that purifies the heart with the might of my sacrificial blood. The doors of eternity open wide before you. Rejoice and be glad, for this is your day of supernatural victory. You shall slay giants and prosper. In every path will you walk in my mighty name. Remember, do not stop where I have already closed a chapter. Today and henceforth, I am writing a new story in your life. Release pain, anxiety, guilt, and remorse. Now cast off depression and discouragement, whatever has been weighing you down, for I am taking all those burdens from your shoulders. Let your soul be at rest and feel the lightness. You will know what it is to have the freedom to soar upward, elevating, releasing that comes from living in my grace. Learn to trust this new life that I am giving you, because it's a promise-filled and possibility-filled life. I've already given my life for you, bled for you, so all your debts be paid, and you owe for all your sins. My beloved, take a bold step towards me by joining this community of faith. Click join to connect with others who seek my love and wisdom. Let us journey together, strengthening our hearts in the beauty of my grace. While walking through this world full of iniquity, know that triumph is definitely yours if you persist in your spiritual combats. May your faith be vital, and daily come in front of my presence for strength and restoration of wisdom. As days will go by, you will grow stronger, an invincible force that no adversary will be able to defeat. You are becoming pardoned in me, not entering a realm of pardon, but a realm that is supernatural in the extraordinary becoming possible. With me there exists no obstacle too strong, no challenge too large, because in me your faith has the power to shift mountains and call for the showers of blessings out of the heaven, a blessing that will manifest in your life as the greatest miracle. So hereafter, each morning henceforth will be a fresh beginning. You will rise, and in your heart a new fire shall burn, pushing you toward more depth in spiritual growth and further personal development. You shall be met with depth expressions of divine love, gentle tenderness, and the embracing touch of healing. Every new day, as you go out from your dwelling place, there my Holy Spirit will be awaiting to lead and protect you. The light will exude from you, and all those with whom you will come in contact will not miss that fact. The transformed glory on your face from the unspeakable joy and peace that I usher into your very soul will reap the same wonderment and admiration from people around you. They will recognize that something special is different about you, a beauty other than physical beauty that reflects a work being done in one's life. That is the potential of living in my grace. a living testimony to the transformational power implicit in one's faith in me. As you take each step in each day, this light will shine before all people, illuminating their paths as well. It is not only a reflection of what I am doing within you, but also an invitation to the other people around you so they too can go through the transformation. It will be a beacon of hope, a pattern of the peace and joy that flow from a life rooted in my love. People will be drawn to you not really because of your words, but because of the light they see come shining out of your heart. That radiance is a gift, the manifestation of grace at work in your life. It is a sign outside when an inner transformation has taken place, where the heart has been touched, healed, and renewed by my presence. As you grow in faith, this light shall grow even brighter, attracting one person after another into the source of your joy. Allow this light to lead the way in every interaction as it overflows with kindness, compassion, and love, that those very persons may see and feel my presence through you. Embrace this transformation with humility and gratitude, knowing it is a mirror of my love towards you. So, while you shine with this light of my grace, always remember that you are never alone. I am with you, continually filling you with my peace and joy, so you become a living testimony to the power of faith. Let your life be a mirror of my beauty and a lighthouse that will attract others to the hope and salvation available in me. Remember, within our ranks are those who walk in negativity, imprisoned in a cell of their own construction, grasping fiercely for the lies. They may refuse to accept my love, doubting how big my power is, believing I could never change their lives. Whereas the latter would make all possible attempts to pull you back to your yesteryears, rummaging the memory box for the rotten debris, attempting to smear your new identity with the stains you had long washed. You, however, have closed that chapter of your life. Nobody can have that power to judge and blame you. You are beyond the reach of earthly judgments. May your pain be of the past, and the shadows of suffering not come your way again. Live the colorful life I have given you. Drop off the baggage of the past as worn-out shoes, and nimbly walk upon the sacred path opening up before you. With each step of triumph as you move through life's battles, know that I am always with you in endless love and with the enveloping care. I give you the sacred defense of your heart, guiding and enabling you to overcome. Step boldly, knowing my hand guides each step, and each triumph heralds my greatness in loving you. Amen. Beloved time, listen to me, for I have news by which your spirit will begin to soar. This is your Father, the one who formed you, who knows you more intimately than you can possibly know yourself. And I bring good news. Your status, your very identity, has undergone a glorious metamorphosis in my sight. Far too long have you suffered, being fettered by the jeers and mockery of those who would deride you. Your destiny they sought to crown you with their twisted thorns of doubt and robe you in the ragged purple rags of scorn. But little did they know what cosmic irony unfolded before their unseeing eyes. In trying to demean you, they unknowingly robed you in the royal garb that is due only to my children. The thorny thorns with which they pressed onto your forehead became an indestructible crown, every point reminding one of the crosses you had to bear and those yet to be accomplished. That robe of mocking purple now becomes a regal mantle of authority across your shoulders, for the declaration of heaven's favor rests on your life. For this is the color of royalty, this vibrant emblem of that noble birthright I have given to all that call me Father. Those that sought to mock you found the joke was on them. They had no inkling that they were standing in the presence of a king, a queen, a holy heir to the throne of eternity. You see, my child, everything that has happened up until this moment in your life has been preparation for your finest hour. Those Eklund crowns were the undercover college for learning unshakable courage. The painful slights and slanders were the fuel for the unquenchable fire of perseverance now raging in your belly. Nothing and my nothing, I mean nothing, has been wasted. Every hard thing, every hurt was an important stone in the dais I am creating with your life. though often the picture looked muddled and of no design. Behind the scenes I've been masterfully working, fitting each shard of broken circumstance into a breathtaking masterpiece of grace and redemption. And now, dear one, it's time to step back and see the panorama of all I have been making in and through you. The days of being obscure, of tending sheep in solitary fields, are giving way to a bigger story. That was just basic training, spiritual calisthenics to limber up your faith for the real adventure that awaits you. Now you are not just wandering around in this life, but now you are walking along straight toward that one special purpose that I had in mind for you when creating this world. The enemy tried to dim the vision of such glory, but I am now about to remove the covering from off your eyes and let them shine with my bright light. You'll see it everywhere, proof of this new status that I have draped over your very soul. Walk down the street, and the trees seem to rustle their leafy applause at your coming, as if to say, "Here comes royalty." Look in the mirror, and behold there a holy reflection, a face aglow with an unchangeable fact that you bear my image. Hold dear ones in your embrace, and you will feel the limitless love of mine that flows through that embrace, a reminder that you are forever enclosed in my fierce, tender care. My daughter, my son, you are no longer a peasant, a pauper, or at the mercy of happenstance. A tattered costume has been exchanged for the richest of royal robes. I've stitched your name into the very fabric of my heart, giving you all access to the splendor of my kingdom. You now walk in the unrivaled authority of an heir regent of the Most High God. And as you begin to wrap your mind around it, I cannot help but smile. For I know the wondrous journey that lies ahead of you, and the thrilling heights you will scale, hand in hand with me. The more you marinate in this new identity, not just a conqueror, but more than a conqueror through my boundless love, the more the world's jaws are going to drop at the miraculous tale of transformation I'm writing with your days. My spirit is rising up in you, coaxing and wooing your heart to receive this God-ordained shift in status. There is a fresh anointing, an empowerment from on high, pressing through every particle of your being. Where you used to be timid, you'll stand strong, for you'll know the King of all kings is always in your corner. When struggle pays a visit, you'll apply the welcome mat with a smile, for you shall be equally certain that I've equipped you for every possibility of success. I've fashioned you so that when the fires of hardship test you, you'll not only be able to withstand them, but you'll come out even purer, stronger, more fervently committed to my causes from the other side. Just like a caterpillar going through a time of liquefying within its chrysalis, so your testing's cocooning has only had the effect of reforming you into a new, an unrecognizable being of royal beauty and strength. Now it's time to flex your faith and leave the nest you were and to fly into amazing destiny I have for you. The enemy may have had you surrounded, but I've been secretly encircling the enemy. For though they schemed, strived to take you out, I was working my unstoppable plan to lift you up. While they zigged, I zagged. While they meant it for evil, I wove it into my design for your ultimate good. Now the hunted has become the hunter. The victim now stands as the indestructible victor. My dear, I have been playing the long game all along. I've watched you wash the feet of your betrayers, witnessed your worship in the face of withering trials. While others succumbed to bitter hostility, you took the high road and blessed the people who were cursing you. And through it all, I have been storing up a tsunami of recompense and restoration on your behalf. Every act of obedience, every decision to trust me in the dark, was like immeasurable dividends accruing in the vaults of heaven, and I am now opening wide those floodgates to let roll out a deluge of blessings so lavish, so grand, that it takes your breath away. Be prepared. I'm going to astound you by the magnitude of my answer to your faithfulness under fire. But the spoils are not material, temporal. No, I have spoils of war, spiritual spoils to impart to you that eclipse even the most brilliant earthly wealth. I am reconditioning your capacity to know me, to experience my presence in ways you have not done before. I am igniting a hunger in your spirit for more of my word, my wisdom, my revelation. I am sharpening your ability to hear my voice among so many voices in this world. You are not just stepping into a new status. You are stepping into a new paradigm altogether, a paradigm of living and moving and being in me. From this day on, your life will be emblazoned with the unmistakable characteristics of a son, a daughter who has been fully marinated in my reality. Everything you touch will have the fragrance of my favor, drawing blessings and breakthroughs like bees to a blossom. As you allow me to lead, as you sink your heart to the rhythm of my goodness, there will be a skip in your spirit and a song in your soul, knowing that your Abba is working all things together for your great good. Raise your head, dear love, and square your shoulders. Walk on with unshakable assurance that this battle is over. The victory is yours for the taking. I've gone before you to make every crooked place straight, to pave the path of your purpose with the gold of my glory. Your new status is not for shy stepping. It's truth to seize and glory in. Put up high those hands and let a freedom cry, because the King has declared an upgrade over your identity, your authority, even your very atmosphere. No more will you slink through life like a pauper in rags. You have been crowned, and the time has come to wear it as naturally as if you had been born to it. The very same resurrection power that snapped Jesus from the grave pulses through your veins, empowering you for each stride of this marathon. You are no longer defined by your past pain or present problems. You are defined by the staggering spiritual wealth I have lavished upon you. My strong hand is clasped around your life, protecting you from any force that may dare to stand between you and your divine destiny. I'm smoothing out those rough places, filling in the valleys of want, and leveling the mountains of impossibility. I'm building a wide-open boulevard that you can blaze down as the Holy Spirit drives you ever forward toward the victorious fulfillment of all I've declared over your life. So crawl, most cherished one, out from the dust and shadows of your doubts and fears. Heaven and earth today stand witness to watch this most amazing transformation from mere believer into a duplexing, devil-stomping, light-bringing warrior. You will never again slink away into darkness or relativism, for you are forever branded by my love, handpicked of my purposes and supernaturally empowered to reign in realms unseen. Now, step out from here with the strut of somebody that knows they've been crowned a king, commissioned a queen. Go with an uncontainable joy that bubbles up from within the bottom of your born-again spirit and spills out like an overflowing cup to saturate everyone you come in contact with. Walk your days with effervescent gratitude because of all the peoples on the earth. You most definitely have a reason to celebrate like no other. Wavy, be a champion. Fix your eyes on me. Let your heart beat as one with my spirit. Drink deep my love and let it start changing you to carry a holy boldness, to have great dreams, great attempts, and laugh in the face of impossibilities. Watch and see as I move mountains on your behalf. Get ready to be astonished on how I am going to make a way where there seems to be no way, to open doors and unleash blessings straight from my throne room to your front doorstep. Never forget, I am with you, for you, and mighty through you in this new season of unprecedented favor, partnership, and purpose. We are going to paint the world with my glory together, hand in hand, step by step from now until eternity. The old is gone, and the new has come. We are unshaken, unstoppable, and anointed for the extraordinary. In Jesus' name. Dear one, if this message has moved you, express your love for me by liking it, for I cherish your every act of faith. When the scornful eye of the cynic meets yours, remember they are limited to a worldview. They can't see the expanse of the destiny I have decreed over your life. When you tread the valleys of tribulation, take heart in this, that my hand is guiding, sheltering from harm, and preparing for the extraordinary journey ahead. In seasons past, I have allowed you to be overlooked, to endure mistreatment and underestimation. This was not a sign of my absence or indifference, but a manifestation of my profound love and wisdom. As I veiled your true brilliance from those who would seek to take advantage of your refined beauty for their own self-serving purposes, I covered your potential, waiting for the right time to reveal you in fullness of your anointing, in the way a master craftsman would be carving a precious gem. I have been cutting you in obscurity, developing your character, and making your spirit strong. This season of obscurity has been a holy incubation, a time when I have been nourishing the seeds of greatness that I placed within you. You may trust in my timing, for I am working out the perfect plan for your life down to the most minute detail without a shadow of swerving. As you come out from the shadows and stand in the light of your divine calling, I will bring to you across your path those who will love you, honor you, and cherish and support you with a love like my own. They are those who shall be drawn to you, who are not drawn for selfish gain, but in a recognition of my handiwork, the fingerprint of my handiwork upon your soul. They who have come into your life to stand with you in the good times, uplifting your victories, and in the bad times, holding you up when you are down. As for your enemies, that recent past which scorned and jeered at you, they shall be left aghast when they see the unfolding of your God-ordained future. Those who have gathered together against you in malicious plea shall have their taunting words turned to dust when they view the grandeur of my scheme on your behalf. They shall be dismayed, for they shall see they were, indeed, opposing the very intentions of the Most High, and their plot shall fall like sandcastles in the face of the rising tide of my favor. I am launching you right now into new dimensions of power and influence during this season of divine acceleration. The battles that you have fought and the tests that you have undergone have prepared you for the greater works I have in store. As you take your rightful place in the spheres ordained for you, let your heart overflow with worship and gratitude. Fix your eyes upon me, the author and finisher of your faith, and let your praise be a sweet incense. It shall be a fragrance that permeates the atmosphere. You are the royalty I have clothed in the splendor of my grace, endowed by the wealth of my spirit. The spiritual abundance in you flows through every facet of your being, infusing you with prosperity that transcends earthly riches. It's prosperity in the soul, a richness of character, wisdom, and anointing that will have the ability to touch generations to come. Stepping into this new chapter, just be aware, always with you, guiding every step, and always happy at your side with every victory you win through your struggles. For you have passed through the crucible of testing and emerged as pure gold, refined and ready to fulfill the purposes I have destined for you from the foundations of the world. Make your life a testimony to the goodness and faithfulness of your Heavenly Father. Shine as a beacon of hope in a world desperately needy for the light of my love. And know that as you walk in obedience to my will, I will continue to open doors that no man can shut, to establish your steps, and to lead you into the fullness of the abundant life I have promised. Embrace the beauty of your identity in me, and allow your life to live as a mirror of my glory. My dear child, moving forward into this uncharted territory of favor and purpose, please know that I am no mere traveler beside you, but rather etched into the very weave of your life. My strength is yours, my wisdom, your beacon. Now there is nothing to be afraid of, for I have gone ahead, opening the way and preparing divine appointments that are going to put you on an express train to your God-given destiny. In the stillness of night, when the rest of the world disappears and you are left alone with your thoughts, reach out into the bottomless chasm of my love toward you. Let this be your grounding, the immovable base on which you construct this new chapter in life. For it is only from that position of intimacy with me that real power is going to flow. Power to change not only your circumstances, but those around you. As you step out in faith and declare boldly the truth of who you are in me, look with expectant eyes upon the unexpected. Wait for those sudden victories, the miraculous turnarounds, and serendipitous encounters that I have engineered by my sovereign hand for you. It's not how it happened in the past, but how I am leading you to blaze this new path in the brilliance of the Spirit living in you. So go, child, heart expectant, with eyes full of smiles and a spirited life on a quest for purpose. Accept the adventure that opens up before your eyes, securing within you the knowledge that I am the breath, your wind beneath the wings, the fire in your bones, never dying, and a sure conviction guiding every pacemaker. Make your life a great yes for the call that deep calls to deep in you, a happy surrender to my great plans not yet unrolled. Beloved, share this message with a heart that is struggling, and let my words bring them hope and healing. Amen.